Everybody got a version of me, but this is my truth. Everybody got opinions, never ask me who I am. Read one page, close the book, now they think they understand. They call my kindness weakness, my forgiveness being blind. But I just refuse to let this cold world see my shine. I've been stabbed in the back, still I lead with love. Lost a lot of people, still I look above. Smile through the pressure, I survive the rain. Turn my tears into diamonds, from my losses in the game. Don't mistake my silence for not seeing. Peep every vibe, every switch, every reason. Real power knows when to leave without making a scene. I'm misunderstood, it's alright, God's still right. Every line, I'm more than labels, more than pain, more than every rumor attached to my name. If you really wanna know me, walk beside me, not behind me, not around me. Yeah, I'm multifaceted, diamonds got more than one side. Some days I'm the storm, some days I'm the sunrise. I make my own choices, I stand on my own feet. Can't nobody live my purpose or rewrite my dreams. God gave me free will, I'm gonna use mine. If I stumble, I get up every single time. I answer to my conscience in heaven above, not strangers who mistake my beat for giving up. I won't scream to fit your comfort, I won't dim to feed your ego. If freedom looks different, then let me be different. Still I'm standing, still believing, still becoming. Maybe if we listen before we judge, we discover we all carry invisible scars. So before you decide who somebody is, learn what they survived. It's all, it's for every soul who's ever felt misunderstood. Misunderstood. Sometimes life don't break you, it introduces you to the version of yourself God always knew was there. Yeah. Dreams felt bigger than the world I know. Had a pocket full of faith and a heart full of scars. Still thanking God while wishing on stars. Mama said, baby, keep your head held high, even when you're learning how to say goodbye. People see the smile, never see the tears. Never count the prayers, never count the years. I learned pain can build a palace if your spirit keeps its balance. Lost some people, lost some sleep, found the version of me the hurt couldn't keep. Yeah, keep going, don't stop, God got me. I hear you. Every closed door made another Sometimes grace gets real gritty. Sometimes faith sounds like silence. Choosing love over violence. Every mountain made me stronger. Every season lasted longer. But somehow I kept breathing, even when I stopped believing. See, the mirror started changing, not because my face was different. My soul finally caught up with what God already envisioned. You don't need permission to become who you were born to be. That's freedom. Talk to him. Let's ride. Stand up. No fear. Keep walking. Who told you you were broken? Couldn't you your story was over? Who said your value depended on somebody else's opinion? No. You still chose it all. You're still worthy. You're still breathing. That means tears and cleaning hands up. Lift your head. Hope ain't there. Hope ain't there. Hope ain't there. Love yourself. Heal yourself. Trust yourself. I wear my scars like medals now. No matter, I ain't no more settling now. Every chapter built another queen. Every valley made my vision clean. I'm not running from yesterday. I'm thanking it without those storms. I never know how strong the roots could get. And I'm planting seeds instead of pain. Teaching hearts how to love again. Maybe that's what purpose is. Turning your survival into somebody else's hope. I'm gonna find my happy again. No more living for somebody else's lens. Every sunrise is another chance to begin. I'm still standing, still believing, still healing, still dreaming, still grateful, still growing again. Your beginning doesn't decide your ending. Your pain doesn't erase your purpose. Your losses don't cancel your future. If you're still here, there's still joy waiting for you. Find your happy again. Feeling like got people forgetting the folks of you. That part. Every laugh ain't harmless. Every post ain't just jokes. Some people smiling online, crying in real life. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Why you tearing people down for fun? Why? You don't know what they carry when the camera done. Broken souls throw stones, then hide their hands. Cowards in comment sections playing God again. Karma don't miss, karma don't miss. And healing's still possible too. So either spread love or watch life humble you. Yeah. YouTube streets messy, everybody got a target. Creators throwing dirt like hate became a market. Mocking people daily, that spirit look haunted. Tell me who raised y'all, this behavior garbage. Laughing at depression, exposing folks' trauma. Then act shocked when tragedy follow behind you. The evil energy, boomerang proper. Come on, pull up silent like a midnight robber. And honestly, do you watch my live? I talk truth, pain, growth, tears, real vibes. Not everybody built for the games online. Some folks want insult from losing their mind. That's fake, no cap. Y'all addicted to humiliation. Every live stream feel like public execution. Views over souls, cloud over humans. Then wonder why the whole world mentally ruined. Somebody mama crying at night. Somebody daughter hurt inside. Somebody praying not to give up while bullets screenshot painful life. Shame on you, shame. You need healing too. Only damaged people wake up daily, trying to damage others too. Enough is enough. Why you tearing people down for fun? Tearing them down. You don't know what they fighting when the live stream done. Let me go. Keyboard killers acting tough online. Whole time spiritually broken inside. Karma don't miss, no. Karma is Karma don't skip souls either. Every hateful seed gon' meet the reaper. So to the hurt and bullied people, listen close. You matter more than these demons online. These chicks bitter, these dudes weird. Obsessed every day, like why you still here? Refreshing my page while pretending you don't care. Whole personality built off hate and fear. Talk slick online, real life timid. Broken inside, everybody can't feel it. Projecting they wounds while the comments all cheering. That ain't straight, baby, that sickness concealed. And I said what I said. Yeah, some of these creators need therapy bad. Not another live stream drag. Not another fake outrage cash grab scam. Y'all bully for a living. That's sad. Spirit look bankrupt, dusty and mad. And the people encouraging it just is trash. Laugh now. Karma got a long memory past. Lord, cover the wounded, cover the lonely heart, cover the lonely heart, cover the people crying silently in dark rooms. Teach us compassion again. Teach this world mercy again. Because words cut deep, so deep. And some people never recover. To everybody bullied online, you are not weak because you hurt. You are not crazy because you feel pain. And don't let these empty souls convince you your life got no value. The loudest bullies usually fighting demons they never healed from. That ain't an excuse, but it's the truth. And to the bullies, get help, seriously. This obsession will tear his strangers apart every day. That ain't normal. Enough is enough. We need love more than ever now. More than ever. Too many souls out here barely hanging on somehow. No more glorifying painful views. No more clowning her forever nude. No more mob attacks for entertainment. That darkness got consequences too. Karma don't miss. Karma don't miss. And healing still possible too. So either spread love or watch life humble you. Enough is enough. Spread love before it's too late. Yeah, before it's too late.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Golden, and I'm back with another live, y'all. This one is a little bit different. We're not talking about nothing specifically today, y'all. Okay, we're talking about all different types of topics, right? All different things. Just letting our hair down and having a cool little chit chat. And so, anybody, if you want to come and chit chat with Golden, I dropped the link. Y'all can join the panel. Everybody is welcome. We are going to be talking about all types of stuff. So first and foremost, y'all, it's about 11:25 a.m. here Eastern time in the United States and the Carolinas. So it's a bit morning. And guess what, y'all? It's raining. Oh God, I do not like the rain. So it is just like dreary outside. There's no sun really shining, but that's okay. I'm still in a good mood despite that. But it's one of those chill Saturdays, y'all. You know what I mean? Movies and chill. And so I just wanted to come on and connect with y'all and do a little something, something real light today, just to talk to the people and kick it. You know what I mean? So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day in whatever respectful time zone you're in, whether it's morning, afternoon, night, or evening for you. And yeah, it's Saturday, y'all. It's the weekend. The weekend is upon us. So let me go ahead and shout out to the peoples. So Mom Star is always on time. And I really love your new profile picture that you put up. It's really pretty. So what's up, Mom Star? How you doing? Thank you for that. What's up, Daisy? How you doing, Daisy? Thanks for coming in and joining. I appreciate that as well. Thank y'all for coming to rock with me. I know I was talking to like Vampy earlier. I know she might be sliding by or something like that. But yeah, this live is just for everybody to connect. What's up, dropping the T? How you doing, girl? This is for everybody to connect and just come and talk and chill. She talking about, oh, let me grab a drink and roll. What up, Polo? How you doing, Polo? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, this is just a real chill one right here, y'all. So we just gonna let our head down, be ourselves, talk about whatever comes to our mind, whatever needs to be discussed. We gonna talk about it. But we gonna do it with love. We gonna do it understanding. Oh yeah, watching Netflix. Yo, girl, they got a lot of good shows right now and movies on Netflix. Um, I was excited because I seen the other night that it's a new Insidious movie that's coming out. Y'all know I like my horror movies and stuff. And so it's a new Insidious movie that's coming out real soon. I got to catch it. I got to catch it. I watched all the Insidious movies. And so yeah, I'm gonna be on that one. But it's a lot of good shows on Netflix. You say you're gonna learn how to do the overlays and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And this, I had to learn it too. Child was getting dragged for filth. I ain't have me no thumbnails in the beginning. My stuff was whack. And I'm not saying it's great now, but child, it was terrible back in the day. I didn't know what I was doing. Child, I got so upset because they was like, you need better thumbnails. It was so funny. I think Maggie said that to me. And I looked on the Google search and I found a thumbnail that said no thumbnail. It literally said no thumbnail. It was just all gray. And I was like, I got me a great thumbnail, y'all. And I just put up the no thumbnail. But then like I started playing with the softwares and the apps and stuff like that. And it's just trial and error, you know what I mean? And it don't always come out, great or how you like it or perfect or whatever not. But you can just like, you just learn or whatever, just playing around with the stuff. But I don't mind. Like I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you what I learned. If you want some help with it, I'll tell you how I do, whatever. But like I said, I don't think it's the bee's knees and nothing like that, but it's better than what it was. Oh, you say you can make your pictures pretty. You are pretty, so that's all you need. You just need you. You just bring you. But I know what you mean, like the thumbnails and stuff like that. But yeah, yeah. You can just play around with the stuff and figure out how to do it. That's how I did. I just taught myself how to do it. But I don't have no problem if y'all want me, if you want to ask me what I do, how I put it together or whatever, I'll tell you for real. Yeah, and dropping the T says, I remember watching the first Insidious in the cinema. Yeah, at the movie theater or whatnot. Them Insidious movies are really dope. That's two of my favorite movies is Insidious and The Conjuring. Like those is two of my favorite ones, like that's more recent now. And yeah, I gotta catch every single one. I've watched every single one so far, and anytime a new one come out. Oh, and I also heard too, y'all, that they coming out with another season of American Horror Story, and that's my show for real. Like I done watched all of the seasons of American Horror Story, and they gypped us last year, and I was like, yo, because it always come out around Halloween time, and Halloween was like my one of my favorite holidays to celebrate. But it's not for the reasons y'all think. Not for no like, and respectfully, not for no like pagan purposes or anything like that. I just like to dress up. You know what I mean? Like I like, where you can just put makeup on and just become whatever you want. And I love it for the kids too, because like when I was little, that was something I really enjoyed, like going trick or treating and stuff like that. And then all the kids be outside in their cute little outfits. And then I had got older and became an adult. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to pivot how I do Halloween because it's like you an adult, you can't go trick or treating. You know what I mean? You could, but I think it's a little weird. Like I think it's a kid thing as far as like trick or treating. So then I started to pivot and I was like, well, I'm just dress up and then I like going to like the haunted, cornfields and stuff like that and haunted houses and stuff for Halloween. And then now that I got my son now I can go back to like walking around, taking him trick or treating and seeing, the little kitties and stuff, or dressed up or cute in their little outfits and stuff like that. And I'll dress up too. Like I'll dress up and go out there and then put him in his costume when we go out there. It'll be fun. But anyway, so yes, American Horror Story, y'all, is coming back. New season is upon us. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up and see exactly when. Um you said you was on that set. You was on the American Horror Story set, Mom Star. Wow. Wow. That's dope. Ryan Murphy is really dope though. Ryan Murphy really puts together a lot of great shows. Hey V Goddess, what's up, girl? How you doing? Dropping this, he said, me too. I love Halloween. December's and the go and the cute tables. Yeah. Like, I don't know. What's up, Split? How you doing, Split? How's everybody doing? Thank y'all for coming in. We just chopping it up. Oh, you was on a set. You said that set was scary AF, and it's the same one that you was on. You talking about F that shit? Wow, that's pretty dope though that you was on the set. But yeah, I don't know, like American Horror Story for real, like yo, they go all in. They really go all in, and they got all of the seasons like different themes or something like that. Each and every one of them I like and was good, like each and every one. But I don't know. I guess it would be spooky being on the set. I don't know. I think it would be cool. I'll be like, ooh, what y'all doing over here? You said you've been on a lot of sets, so okay, that's dope. So like when you be like, what are you doing the work on the set, or like you an actress, or like you just visit? I don't know how that works, like because I've never been on a set or whatnot. So like, how did you go to the set and get on the set? Like you doing work there, or you just pull up and like whatever, like just chill? I'll pop in once little ones sleep. Okay, baby, I got you. Yeah, girl, these little ones. Mine in there with mama. She be holding him down and stuff when I come on. But sometimes he be running out stuff. I don't really mind too much about that no more. It is what it is. These little ones is gonna escape. So he may escape, child. Y'all go hear him in the background. But yeah, okay, cool. Whoever wants to join though, like I said, I'll drop the link, I'll drop it again. Come on up, so we can talk or whatnot if you want to talk on panel, or even if you just want to talk in the chat, that's fine. So whatever makes y'all comfortable, you know what I mean? Let me see. Okay. But yeah, that's really dope, Mom Star, that you've been on some of these sets. Split says sets are crazy. You can get kicked off for the smallest thing. Okay, yeah. And then dropping this, he said, I always wanted to try being an extra in a movie meant to be good pay. Yeah. I mean, they say they pay pretty decent, even if you just an extra. You know what I mean? I used to want to do that too. I'd be like, look, I'll just stand in the background and dance and just stand in the background and just look scared. Like I'll be in the background. Like, yo, let me on. I'll do it. Monster said it was an institution kind of place and the energy was strange. Or American Horror Story, is that the one where they did Asylum? Is that the one you was on? Because they got so many different ones, but American Horror Story Asylum, I think that's the one where it was an institution, like a mental asylum. So was you on that set? Girl, I guess that would be a bit strange to be on that set. That one was a bit much. You was playing an agent. Oh, okay, so you're an actress. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that about you, girl. All right, that's dope. So shout out to Mom Star. She out here acting. I like to see. If you would send me if you want to, or let me know like what scenes or whatnot you was in. I probably seen you and didn't know that I seen you in there. That's really dope, Mom Star. I didn't know that about you. Cool, cool, cool. Polo say, man, you know I got you. Right. 200 is 200. That's what I got paid, and I was in 3 movies this year. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a little something, something, right? And I guess the more you do it, or the more they bring you back or whatnot, maybe the pay goes up or whatnot. I don't know. Is that a good pay or is that a bad pay? Because I'm not sure. It's I mean $200. That's sounding kind of low to me, but is that like what you mean? Like how are you making that for the overall project? All you get is 200, or every time you come and you show up, you get 200 each time. Like how does that work? I've been an extra, stand in, a body double in different projects. Oh, that's dope. That's dope, girl. Okay, now look at you. See, we just never know what people do, what they're capable of, what they got going on. She said my next DP will be if a pic of me is on set. Mhm. Will be if a pic of me is on set. Okay. And then Split say dropping the T learned a lot through schooling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Split, I know you was telling me about that you did you have had like actual media training and stuff. You learned a lot through that. And then you just, you're very creative. So, you put your style into what it is you learn how to do. And I think it's dope. Like when I came across your channel or whatnot, was introduced to you through like Star Lacey. I was like, yo, I never seen nobody making like graphics and content and stuff like this. I think it's really dope. And I like that you have like your own style, as far as like your voice, the sound, media graphics, all of that stuff. It's very unique. Very, very unique. They only need you for that scene being an extra. Then I went back behind the camera. And you can learn a lot from being on sets too. You know what I mean? If you're someone who's really into that, sometimes you just be a fly on the wall and you could just listen and watch and see what's going on or whatnot and learn. So I think that's really dope to like get those opportunities to be in those places and spaces. That's how a lot of people got started. A lot of like the actresses and actors and stuff, now that's like literally how they started out. It might have been a film or whatnot that was excuse me, y'all. Nasal drip, nasal drip. Anyway, it might have been a film or whatnot, that they was working on in their hometown area or somewhere close to where they live. And so they would just go up to the set or whatnot. And I guess like respectfully, I guess you asked if you can sit in or you can watch. And, a lot of shows and stuff back in the day, they used to have live studio audiences and things like that. So I guess it was easier for people to get on sets or whatnot, and just kick it and watch the show, or like, just stand around. I don't know how that works, but a lot of actors and actresses says that that's where they really started, like so they could learn the skill. They would just watch. They would go to wherever they could, where it was like a production happening, and just stand around and watching stuff and pick up on a lot of skills. Monstar said the money is good when you're doing dual jobs. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I heard too. It's like you can't be one and done as an actor and an actress. Like the job and the work never stops. Like you got to keep going, keep going, keep going. You know what I mean? That's what I heard. But link posted. Scroll up. Oh, I can post it again. Hold on, I got it for y'all. Everybody, like I said, whoever want to join, y'all can join me up here. Come on, if you wanna come. And you said dropping the T said met different people too. You meet some really great people. You can make some really good connections, and stuff like that. That's pretty dope. Wait, I'm going to get a pic on me on set. I changed my DP quickly. Okay, all right. Split slash dropping the set. Y'all laughing at me? I'll go through some pictures. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So we all kind of on the same page with that, child. So that's cool. That's cool. And being here on YouTube and stuff, being content creator or just whatever, if we just hanging out here, you can see like there's so many different artistic expressions and skill sets, that people have that they're really really good at, really really good at. And that's what I love is, like the uniqueness that we all have. We're so different, but a lot alike, but very different too when it comes to being like unique. And I think that that's really dope. I love art. Like I'm very artistic. And it's something I've always been into that I really love. Like even since I was young, my favorite classes in school was art class. And I love being like in the city. In the city, people used to be painting murals and stuff like that, and just doing all types of artistic stuff. So that's always been very dope to me. And like I said, I like horror. So, I like the shows and the movies, stuff like that, different graphics. But y'all, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab me some water and then I'm gonna be right back. Let me play a quick song while I get me some ice water real quick. And I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
I had to change the way I move before I change the way they see me. Turn me up. Let's ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's ride. Hey, hey, hey. I had to clean up my mindset before I cleaned up my image. Can't build a new future, still trapping, no decisions. Every scar left a lesson, every loss gave me vision. Had to stop looking backwards just to see my position. I ain't chasing the noise, I let purpose make the sound. Stop searching for approval when I finally found myself now. I don't need a room full of people saying my name. When I know who I am, I don't move the same. They watch the numbers change, they watch the seasons shift, but the one thing that stays silent was the fire in my spirit. Too focused to be bitter, too grown to stay little. Every challenge built my armor, now I'm sharper in the middle. I found my power when I lost validation. Turn my pain into my motivation. Hands out, this ain't ego, this elevation. Every setback was my preparation. I changed my heart, now my art hits different. I changed my mind. Old conditions. I don't move for the lights. I move because I'm driven. If it don't match my purpose, I don't need permission. Pivot, elevate, create. That's the energy. Pivot, elevate, create. That's the legacy. Energy. Hey, 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 hey. Every masterpiece started when they told somebody no. Now they watching every level while I'm building my own road. I never had to fake it, never had to play it road. I was busy building something they can never take control. I got the speakers knocking, windows shaking, dreams in motion. No more waiting, no more people pleasing, no more imitation. Queens build empire. Wait, we don't beg for invitations. See, growth gets quiet before everybody sees it. They love the flowers but forget who planted the seeds. I was working in the shadows, I was fighting through the night. Now I'm standing in my moment and the view looks right. You can question my journey but respect what it took. You only see the chapter, you don't know the whole book. If I change, let me change. If I grow, let me grow. I was never meant to stay in the places that broke me. New mindset, new direction, new energy, new reflection. I don't owe an apology for becoming who I'm meant to be. I changed my soul, now my voice got power. Change my vision, now I'm rising every hour. Every setback made me stronger inside. Every mountain built the woman I am tonight. We don't fall, we rise. We don't stop, we shine. I created my story, now I'm walking in my light. Hey, pivot, elevate, create. That's the energy. Pivot, elevate, create. That's the legacy. They thought I was changing, I was evolving. They thought I was lost, I was rebuilding.
All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to get me a bottle of water. And so I went ahead and I did put a poll up. Child, I just learned you could do that. I was like playing around with the features and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I think I'll do that like throughout the live. I'm gonna put a few different questions or whatnot in the polls. And I do not want y'all to be scared because I want y'all to answer honestly, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to talk about a few things or whatnot today. Because I know, it's been a heck of a journey here on this YouTube platform, right? With all of us and stuff. And oh, you don't see it, Polo? Oh shoot. Okay, did I do it right? I don't know. I can see it on my screen. Can y'all see it? Dropping the T said, thank you, girl. Thank you for being honest. Okay. Sometimes. Okay. Sometimes. See, that's the thing. We can talk about it realistically. And so um, she said, oh, I don't know how to change it now. Change what? What? Your picture? Your profile? What is it to change? Okay. So dropping the T said three. Sometimes. V gotta say two. No. Okay, y'all can answer truthfully. If you want to put a one in there, if you say yes, that's okay too. So I'm not mad at it. But I wanted to talk about it because I'm like, yo, where I'm at is like I'm trying to figure out, and navigate through life where it's like I want to be the best version of myself. And I feel like, in order to do that, we have to hold ourselves accountable and we have to be truthful, like in how it is that we show up. You know what I mean? And so it might be times where I'm showing up and it's like, yeah, you a bit problematic. Like you're a problem. You know what I mean? Or you're a mess or your team too much or whatever. And so it's just like, yo, I like that feedback. I like that, especially when it's honest and truthful, because it can really help. You know what I mean? Because I wanna be a decent person. I try to set out to be a decent person and whatnot, and then sometimes I make poor choices and poor decisions. Or I got other polls I'm gonna put too. We'll get into that as well. So we got 67% say no, 33% says sometimes, but 0% said yes. So I guess it's in the balance in the middle somewhere, right? Like somewhere in the middle. I do agree, dropping the T. I do agree. I think that, there are times in our lives and, times sometimes of the day where it's like, yeah, we can be a little bit problematic. We can be a little bit problematic sometimes, child. We causing problems out here in these streets. Polo, you still don't see the poll? It's on the screen. I'm gonna put down the comments. After I put down the comments, I think the poll pop up. Does it time out? I don't think it time out. Let me see. Hold on. Once I'm done with that. And I put the link again because like I said, if y'all want to come, you can join. You can hit the link if you want to. If you want to. No pressure. But yeah, I agree, dropping the T. I think going through life, you cannot always be perfect or upstanding person all the time. Like there's gonna be times where you may be the problematic person, like you doing some things. Oh, hey Asher. How you doing, Asher? Thanks for coming in. Happy Saturday. How are you today? And then mom starts saying, okay, I'll change the pic some other time. What's the poll? Oh, it's on the screen. So basically all it's saying is truthfully, am I problematic? So one for yes, two for no, and three for sometimes. And so dropping the T was like, making a good point. Like, yeah, at some point in time, yeah, we may be the problem. We may be a bit problematic. You know what I mean? So I like those type of polls. And that's why I say I want to invite everybody to answer truthfully because no matter what your answer is, I'm not going to be upset or anything like that. That's the corny. You know what I mean? But I want to know. What'd you say? I don't know, child. You see, I seen that and I was like, okay, now we can't be sure what's gonna be said today, child. It's always a mystery box. And so I'm like, who is these pictures of? Like, who is these people? But I guess we will see, child. She said, are you problematic? LOL. Yes, three. Sometimes, right? Sometimes. Okay, okay. You know, and you know, sometimes it's like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, is it good to be problematic sometimes? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you gotta pop in there and cause problems because people causing problems for you, so you cause problems back. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. However, it is we define it, right? You said her thumbnails are nasty. Yeah, I didn't understand what those pictures were. I'm like, who is these people that you got in this thumbnail looking like this? Because that's not very attractive. Like, I don't know why people make people look like that. I know I've made some thumbnails and stuff before. I don't do like thumbnails very often of like of people where it's like when I first started learning how to do thumbnails, I was making like some little character looking things or whatnot, you know, animated type stuff. But I never wanted it to look like disgusting. You know what I mean? It was just like it was a scene. It was like artistic, you know. And now, like even if I have a problem with someone and I might, decide to put them in the thumbnail if I'm like directly speaking to them, or responding to them, even when I put their picture in there, I just put their regular picture. Like this is the person. Like I don't know why we gotta make people out to look like bugs and slugs and maggots and all of the things. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it is fun, I guess, artistic expression to do that, depending on how you feeling at the time. And I don't judge nobody, like too bad. When it's like more artistic with it, you can tell when it's like more so vitriol behind it, opposed to it being like artistic. You know what I mean? Like you could tell what the message is based off of the artwork. And so some of the artwork that I be seeing, I'm like the one that I just seen as of recently. I guess they was doing a some type of character that was supposed to be depicting Sammy, and it was looking like ET with the wig on and a chicken suit or something like that. And I'm just like, yo, really? Like, and I don't know, that type of stuff is weird for me. One of the things that I always used to like when I used to say to, like Trevor Green or whatnot, is that like even when he did, he does his cartoons and stuff like that, he don't never make nobody look unattractive. You know what I mean? Like the males or the females, everybody they look, to a level of attractiveness and whatnot. And a lot of it is sometimes is very spot on, like what they look like. It's very close to their real looks and they don't look terrible. And I like that. And I thought that was dope. I'm like, yeah, we can put or do like cartoons or sketches and stuff like that, but we don't have to make people look disgusting. We don't have to make people look like aliens or monkeys or what I'm saying, like bugs and things like that. I think that's very weird, but look, I don't judge. I try not to judge. I'm like, look, if that's what you want to do, okay, but is that something that I think is cool or dope? No, I really don't, because I don't think we should come at people's looks and stuff like that, and demean each other to look like we're something weird. Like even I had did a I ain't gonna lie, I did a little avatar joint or whatnot of Snoopy, because when it was like really at the height of it being up and stuff. And I just took what her little picture looked like and I made it look zombie-ish. And that was it. And I'm just like, but you still look like a cute zombie. Like you don't look like a disgusting zombie. You know what I mean? It's just like that's what I was looking at, in an artistic way. And I like y'all are seeing from me now is like I like horror movies. Like I like that type of, style. And so it was too easy to do. And then I seen Maggie had did one. She made her like a Chucky doll or something like that. That's cute. Like that type of stuff to me is like cute. I don't think that's terrible. But like making someone look like things that are very heavily close to like racial tropes and things like that, like that's when I'm like, all right, now like okay, we're doing too much here. Making somebody look like a bug or a worm or something like okay. Dropping. I'm sorry. V God it says dropping it today. Not trying to start anything, but can you work it out with Trip? She seems genuinely nice. I don't like to see us divided. I don't know too much about that. I don't even really know who the Trip person is, but maybe people can make peace and stuff if they're ready to, or if they feel as though some of the offenses was not, too bad or below the belt for them. I guess everybody comes to that conclusion at their own time when it comes to like forgiveness and working things out. So I did understand that you can't force that on people, um, we can make our choices and decisions, and then we gotta let other people do that, I guess, when they feel, as though they are ready to do so. That's what they desire to do. Mom Star said, Trevor Green, Letitia reminded me to unsub Kevin Hart, then Letitia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know your perspective though, or what happened at Dropping the T. Right. You know what I'm saying, man? It'd be like that sometimes. It can be some additional things like, and what may be like crossing the line for some of us may not seem as crossing the line for others. What's too below the belt for some of us may not be too below the belt for other of us. And what some people can forgive, some other people will say, no, absolutely not. I'm not forgiving that. No. So, just that type of thing. But, it's nice if we always can maybe possibly get there. But, I had to learn that we have to give people a respect of, their boundaries and what it is that they will forgive and what they won't. Oh, but Dropping the T says, Bam, I already left her a message on her video. I don't dislike her, just disagree with her opinion. You see, there we are. So that can be what it is sometimes too, you know what I mean? But we have to be honest. Like, if we do have, feelings, we have to be able to express what our feelings are, and what our thoughts are. And we can be like, look, I don't hate you or I don't dislike you. I just disagree with what you're saying, what you're doing, and your opinion of me or others or other situations. I just don't agree. Respectfully, I don't agree with you. And I noticed that on the platform, that sometimes has become like a problem. It's like, if you're sitting with a certain group of people or whatnot, and you push back and you're like, okay, well, what you're talking about or what you're pushing for, I say I disagree, then it's like, oh, get out, you're an op or whatever. Like, if you don't agree with me, then all right, you out of here. And I just think that that's not, as human beings and especially as adults, like, no, it doesn't work like that. You cannot have everybody always, agreeing with what it is you think and you feel. There were people out here, we're all different people, all grown people, all from different walks of life. Some people going to agree on certain things and some people going to disagree. But just because you disagree don't mean it's up and it's stuck or you're against someone. You just have a difference of opinion. And I think that should be respected. She was fighting with the nuns back in the day, allegedly. Wait, Asher, who was fighting with the nuns? Wait, who was fighting with the nuns? Okay, that's hilarious. Yo, and me and my mama was laughing about Vampy. So now that we've moved forward and we passed it, yo, we look back at it and I was laughing at that daggone little cartoon child where your mama looked like a squirrel walking around with a nun outfit on in the Bible. Once what I'm saying, like once the anger go down, and like the initial outrage is like, it settles down, and you look back on things like you actually can find. Oh my god, some of them cartoons and stuff and clips and whatnot was like really really funny. Somebody said lazy Letitia. Child, I can't be sure. But that mess was too funny to me. Now that I look back on it, I was like, oh, not the chick monk walking around with the nun's outfit in the Bible. That was mama. I like Trevor Green, but he looks biased now. Hmm. Yeah, it does come off a little bit like that. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I was picking that up as well. And I don't know, because some people like, they rock together, they rock with certain people, and I feel like, just be fair across the board. But I feel like for the most part with his cartoons and stuff, like he's fair across the board when it comes to that. Like I think he really portrays what really is happening and being said, from each character. So it's like, he really seems to get that very spot on for the most part. But outside of like, his artwork and his cartoons and stuff, as far as like, maybe when he speak or he on panel or something like that, having conversations, I don't really know what it is. that he rock with, or what side he rock with, who he seemed to rock with more. It gives, but like I don't get. Honestly, for me, I don't get what the obsession is. I really don't. And it's like I've always made my rounds and whatnot. Y'all know that I take my trips, and I took a trip. I took a trip to that place before, and it was just like I was observing what was going on, and how things operate over that way. And it was just certain things that just, didn't align for me. And so if it didn't align for me, then it's like, all right, I don't have to drag. I don't have to, be nasty work. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. This establishment isn't for me, and I'm going to leave the establishment. I don't have to burn down the establishment before I leave. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave up out of there, and I'm probably not gonna be back. So that's how I approach it. When it comes to certain things and whatnot. Where it's like channels or whatever energies coming from content creators on their channel that it's just like, okay, I don't feel like this is like my cup of tea. I'm just gonna leave the establishment. You know what I mean? I don't have to troll it. I don't have to like run to the presses and be like, don't nobody eat over here because their food is trash. Like I don't do that type of stuff. I'm just like, okay, I didn't care for the food. I'm leaving and I probably won't be back. Like that type of thing. So I think, when it's like people go out their way to go run to Yelp and make a review or something like that and be like, don't nobody eat here. They got roaches. Like, I'm just like, okay. Like, now if they really got roaches, that is a problem if you eating your food. But I'm just saying, like, I just look at it like in that type of way. Like, I can just kindly exit and not return. And this, it's all cool. So I don't know. Uh, Mamby says he gives manic troll energy. He sounded giddy on that panel. You talking about when he was doing the interview with Lady Letitia? I didn't watch all of it. I seen some of it, but I mean, like, I believe, like, for what most of us are paying attention to on the platform, it definitely gives that, certain entities and people are like a group, and I just feel like he rocked with that group. And so, you know, it's going to be more so leaning towards that side, and they both seem to rock with the same person within this said group. I don't know if that person is the leader of the group or what that person is. I know that's what a lot of people try to make it seem like. And I'm like, okay, that's all cool. If that's how you want to, make your content and have your channel be like, I don't feel like I'm a leader of any kind of way of a group. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as me having a channel or whatnot and making content, I'm no better than nobody else that's here. We all on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not to say like, yo, because there's some things that y'all are really good at that I can't do, and maybe some things that I'm good at that y'all can't do. I'm saying we all respectfully have like our own gifts and talents and abilities and beauty to bring to the platform on a even level. Like, I don't feel as though anybody should feel as though they're better than anybody. And I seen that that's, something that's been getting thrown around as well. Like, people trying to say, I think that I'm better than people. I don't think I'm better than anybody ever. I've never felt that way, and I'm never gonna feel that way because it's not true. I don't think nobody is better than nobody. But a lot of these people seem like, I don't know, like this entity or this person is like supposed to be the leader or something like that, and it's like, they all fall up under this person, and that type of energy is weird to me. Like, I don't move like that. I don't fall up under nobody. I do my own thing, and I don't expect people to fall up under me. Like, I don't. I think that type of stuff is weird. Um, Kevin Hart, Diddy's man. Maybe say dropping it to you. You're really beautiful, by the way. You could be an actress for real. Yeah, extremely talented too. Yeah. So many people have beauty and talents and things that they can really bring to the table and, be you know what I mean? Like, we can celebrate that and lift that up for one another. I don't see why we have to hate on that for one another. Can Lady Letitia do those nails? I think she gets them done at the salon. They're very long. I can't really have long nails like that. I don't see how you can really get much done when your nails is that long. But I mean, she gets some done and whatnot. And, the styles and stuff be looking pretty nice, but it's just so long and sharp. I don't know. But that's a style. I think it's, a style that people was wearing and stuff like that. So yeah, exactly, chopping the tea. I can disagree and still talk to people as an adult. Exactly. Like just because we disagree, it's not a fallout. I need to know about these nuns. What is going what happened with the nuns? I should say I gotta listen to that interview. Regardless, is it a pity Trevor was on cups, but now he slipped back downwards. But I don't even be really knowing all what's going on with this stuff. I be seeing bits and pieces of it. The Monster Inc. version. I said I have so many videos to catch up with. I've been taking a break, touching grass with the girls. Exactly. You gotta touch grass sometimes and get away from this stuff because sometimes it can be just too much. Who was that? Randall. What? Okay. Momstar said they're Avengers, plain and simple. Oh yeah, yeah, I know about the Avengers and all of that. The swords up and all of that. Like I said, I went over there to go and support and give it a shot, give it a try. Check out, how the things work over here. But it was just too much of like that didn't really align with what I really like. You know what I mean? Like too much I was seeing, so I just quietly left. I didn't blow the spot up. I just left from around there, and I ain't never been back. That's all. The nuns was throwing holy water over Scooby Doo, but nothing could prevent her from turning into demonic. Allegedly. Oh my God. Whose video was that in? Somebody did a video like that? Oh my God. Okay. Vampy, how would you feel made me and you a character? Oh, that might be dope. You know? I seen one of the characters you have over there on your channel too, Polo. And I seen you came up before when I was like, oh, that's really, really close. Like that really looks really good. That's why I like when people, put into thought and effort into making an artwork, and they try to really make people look like how they really look. You know what I mean? And I think that's dope. I like when people take that approach. But sometimes, I get like little, small cartoons and stuff like that, but nothing of any real vitriol, and making people look really terrible. Oh, dropping the tea is here. Hey, dropping the tea, girl. What's up?
There we
What's
go. Can you
going
hear
on,
me?
girl? How's your day going?
Not too bad. Been out with the kids most of the day and they've been playing with the gazebo and playing bubbles and stuff. So now the
Yeah,
older
child.
ones are out playing and the little one's just gone to sleep. So it's like freedom.
Freedom, freedom, Las Vegas. Child,
Literally.
I know. But that's good, though. You got a little bit of time to yourself, child. I know that with the kids, they be everywhere, up under you all the time. You like, can I get just a moment
Literally.
to myself?
Literally shadows. Like I'll literally be in the bathroom. I'm just in the bath minding my business and I'm just coming in to have full on conversations. I'm like, do you mind? Come on.
Mm-hmm. That's what
Because
my
I've got
son be doing.
girls.
Like,
Because
bust
I've got
right
girls
into the
who don't care.
You can't have that be my one place where I go to get freedom is the bathroom, and I can't even get freedom.
Exactly.
And I'm like, dang, you busting in, and then when he come in, and the dogs follow him in, and I'm like, so it's just a party in the bathroom. Please
Literally.
get out.
Whole entire family in the bloody bathroom just trying to have a bloody bath.
Right? It's crazy.
But people
Oh,
that don't have kids like that will never understand that when they get to bath and shower in peace.
I know it. Oh, but yeah, so if we were talking about just a few different topics, just random things, whatever come across our minds and stuff like that. And yeah, like you were saying in the chat as well, it's like, just because you disagree with people, it doesn't mean that it's a beef or it's a fallout or it has to be or get out of dodge. It's just like, no, I just respectfully I just disagree.
That's the problem, and a lot of people are stuck in like a high school mindset, like they can't have a disagreement or just have a different of opinion and just move about with your day. They've got to turn it into a fight and an argument, and it's like, why? I don't understand. Like, I'm not forcing you to have my opinion, so like I don't understand why people get so mad about it. Like, it's what it is, isn't it?
Right. That's what I feel too. It's just like we're, especially most of us, like we're all adults here, and it's just like people can think for themselves, like whatever it is or whatnot, that they have a thought about or how they feel about it. It's just like, okay, what's wrong with that? Like, why can't you have a difference of opinion?
Exactly, and
And
sometimes it's perspective as well, though, isn't it? Everybody's going to see it from a different perspective because everybody's lived a different life, and some people don't understand that. They're literally stuck in, well, if I do this and I do that and I do that, then everybody else is the same, and that's not how life works. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's their own person. Well, they should be at least.
no, I absolutely agree. I think that's what is a huge part of it. Is like you said, everybody comes from different walks of lives, experiences, backgrounds, and things like that. And so how they perceive certain things will be different. But it just seems like certain people just want you to see it their way, and that's it. And then if you
Yeah.
don't see it their way, then now
What's the
they're mad
saying?
at you.
It's their way or the highway, is it? Is that the same? I can't remember it now. Something like that, isn't it? Their way or the highway.
Yeah, and it's getting
Stop
really
trying
crazy
to.
because
Yeah, I've just stopped trying to understand it because it just hurts my brain, honestly. Because I just look at some people, especially people that are like in the 60s, and I'm like, why are you acting like a 13-year-old mindset, like you're in school? Like, it baffles my mind.
yeah. And a lot of these people are way, or it seems like they should be way too mature in their age to be, acting the way that they act. Like I'm not really getting it. Like, are you not understanding? Like, you're an
I've
adult. Like,
realised
think.
it's emotional maturity. Well, I've noticed that a lot of people don't have it.
That's very true. That's very true. And it's something that, it may not always come naturally and it may not always come easy, but I think it's something that's important to work towards having. You know what I mean?
I think
Because
it's
it
something
just
that's
helps.
learned in life, really. I think you have to go through certain things to learn it. You know, like when you've got to heal, say, do your shadow work, if you choose to ignore healing and stuff like that, then eventually it's just going to pop up and pop up until you fix it, you know?
Exactly. I absolutely agree. Like, yes, because a lot of people have gone through different experiences, some worse than others. And,
Yeah.
to be able to come out on the other side of that, you can either let it get the best of you and now that's it, or you find ways, and healthy things to do to fight against it, heal yourself through it, and come out on the other side of it and be better after. But I think some people have not chose to make those decisions based off of
Mm-hmm.
maybe something they going on or had going on in their life, even maybe from a young age. And they're still carrying a lot of that pain around. They're still carrying a lot of that resentment around. They're still carrying those old mindsets around. Like a lot of people mindset and how they approach things and think about things has literally probably been with them since they were young, you know? And it's like,
Yep.
when do we grow up? When do we heal? When do we move past that? When do we try to do things a different way or a better way to get different and better outcomes, And I don't judge people because they're not there yet. I just feel as though everybody is on a different journey when it comes to that.
Yep.
And, it is great at some point if you are working towards that or you get to that point. And everybody doesn't always. And you kind
Do
of
you know
know the
what I
ones you dealing
realised,
with.
though? Do you know what I realised in life? That some
Huh.
people are like NPCs. I think some people aren't meant to evolve, you know? They're meant to stay where they are and try and drag others down, like tests and stuff. So that's what I feel like some people are. So they're always just going to be shitty. You know what I mean?
Right. Like maybe it's not meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying? To do that. Like
It's
maybe
because
some
I'm
people
into
do.
the more spiritual side of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I just see it differently. Maybe that's what it is.
You know, it's good you brought that up because I do think that that plays a big part, right? And even though we know that a lot of people are have different spiritual beliefs and maybe on different spiritual journeys, there's at least some type of foundation there. You know what I mean? That you set as like a bar, you know, for how you treat people, what you do, how you navigate, you know, through life and whatnot. And I feel like when you have that, it gives you more of a, you know, a moral compass, an integral compass, if that's
Yeah,
something, you know, that you invited into your life. But some people may not have invited those type of things in their life or have any type of belief outside of themselves, right? And what
exactly.
they're capable
I
of and
think
what
another thing I've learned as well is some people are brought up a certain way and they don't feel the need to learn more than what they've been taught. Does that make sense? So they're very close-minded due to that as well.
that makes absolute sense. Happy Life is here. Hey, Happy Life, what's going on? You up?
What
How
Hey,
you
up,
doing?
hey.
Golden Fruit Judy? How you doing?
How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Saturday?
And I'm doing good, man. I just had a vanilla latte coffee this morning.
Or you had a latte, vanilla latte? That sounds good.
I had a caramel honey latte.
Oh wow,
Mm.
nice.
I've started swapping sugar for honey, and it's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
and healthier too. Child, y'all
Yeah.
showing me up out here with these lattes. I just got me a regular coffee.
So you
I
old
was
school, huh? You just like regular.
Yeah, me and mama wake up in the morning, child. We be having a coffee pot on, and she get her cup of coffee. I get my cup of coffee. Now we'll do like flavored creamers, you know, but that's about as fancy as it's getting. I might put a little whipped cream on the top, you know, a little cinnamon sprinkle. But
I'm surprised at you, Golden. I thought you like all types of lattes. You know, vanilla. You know,
yeah, I do.
cappuccino
I
on
like
top.
lattes. I like
I tried
cappuccinos,
a new
lattes.
latte today, and it was called butter cookie and banana latte, and it was awful. I did not like it, so I gave it to my daughter, and she liked it.
Oh
It
wow.
Hey,
sounded
Split.
so good, and I
Split, what's
tasted it, and I
up?
was like, "Ugh."
What's up, Split? How you doing? How's your Saturday?
I'm high. How y'all doing?
Look
Oh,
at
"Oh,
Split in
but
the building.
eh, we good. We good. But yeah, that's a nice way to wake up, wake and bake, you know.
that's what I'm doing." But it's 5 o'clock here. Well, 20 past.
Fuck it,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
5 o'clock
yeah, yeah.
somewhere.
That part.
I
Child,
didn't
I've got
have
my
mine until like 10:30 a.m.
Where the fuck is you at?
yeah, where are you?
I'm on the East Coast, nigga. Where you at?
Oh, it's time
You on the
zone
East
still
Coast?
bug me out.
I'm in Chicago.
Oh wow,
What you mean, oh wow, nigga?
man, Chicago, man, it's dangerous, man. You better watch yourself out there.
I think it's
What's
dangerous
dangerous
everywhere
about
nowadays.
Chicago?
okay, that part. Like it could be dangerous where
It's more
No,
dangerous in
Chicago's
YouTube
buck
than it is in
wild, man.
Chicago. What
They'll
you
get
mean?
down.
I literally learned the other day, which I need to look into more. Apparently, we've now got ice
What's
in the
cracking,
UK.
Asher?
It's cracking. Black.
ICE is out of control. They have to
Yeah,
get rid of
so
this
I need to look
ICE.
into that and see what the frick's going on with that because that's wild.
Are y'all talking
Like,
about
Yeah,
ice them fat out of shape motherfuckers?
yeah, well they've brought them to the UK apparently, so I need to look it up.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
They
Who the
really
fuck be
wreaking
have you
havoc.
buying
seen how
them?
many
You know
people we've
what?
hurt
You
with
know
them new
what?
bloody gloves?
You know what? I'm
Honestly,
about
there's
to
so
say
many
something
cops that
ignorant.
should be behind bars for the way they're treating people with them fucking stun gun gloves. Ridiculous.
Shit.
They are, and you know they try to hide behind, oh, we're doing our job. No, that's not the job. We
That's
understand
not
what Border Patrol
abuse.
has been. That's not Border Patrol. What they're doing
Exactly,
is
not
totally
abuse.
different. That is not Border Patrol at all. That is assassin. They are taking people out purposely, and a lot of it is due
And
to
why
the
would you
hate,
touch
you know, that
someone's
they have in
face
their
as
heart
well with one of
and
those
stuff
type
like
of
that.
gloves?
No,
Like, they're literally putting them on
It's
people's
disgusting.
faces and it's burning the skin, and it's like, what would possess you to put it on the face? What in the hell's wrong with people?
Right. Just disgusting and hateful people in this world. And now they have a job. Now they have a
Look this
something
bitch,
they can
man.
hide behind the things that they do.
Exactly.
Okay, happy life. We talk to you a little bit later. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. But yeah,
Hey,
you know what I
Happy,
mean? It's
you gonna stop running from me, motherfucker. You gonna give me that $10.
$10. What happened now?
Yeah.
That just missing shit
Happy owe
everywhere.
me $10. I don't know why. He just owed me 10.
He owe you
And he
$10.
be
Did
running
you feel
from me
like it?
because he know I be about to ask him for it.
Happy, you don't have to leave. Come on now. This is what it's about. We all can talk with each other and stuff like that. If there's any things we need to talk through, we can do it. You don't have to run away.
Yeah. Yeah, Happy. For the
Oh,
simple price of $9.99, homie. Subscribe.
not for $9.99. You can have not the infomercial. Oh boy. For just $9.99, you can have,
It's
I
mad
don't
that
know what
because you
that is.
call it an infomercial and we call it an advert. That's another thing that always boggles me, the difference between the UK and
Nah,
the
they call it
American.
they call it adverts here too. They call it adverts here
Oh,
too.
okay. I've never heard
Advert.
infomercial before.
Yeah, it's just short for
Oh, you said
advertisement.
adverts. Oh yeah, advertisements and stuff. Yeah, commercials, infomercials. There's so many different names and stuff for it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, all right, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can come up with another poll. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna play a song if y'all don't mind, and then
Go for it.
we'll get into some chit chat and stuff. Split be having some really good topics and stuff to talk about too. Let's talk about something like really deep and funny though at the same time. So let me put on a
Yeah, I
song
was
real
going to
quick.
ask that as well. What V Goddess said real quick. How did you get your
Y'all
avatar
sure
to
y'all want to talk
talk?
about something deep and street? Yeah, wait. You say what?
How did you get your avatar to talk?
I didn't. It's this Jedi mind trick I be doing.
Fuck off. God.
I think it's really dope though because it's like when I first started seeing it, I've never
Cool.
seen it be like that. Like where you literally like your avatar is like a person, and when
And
you
it's full
talk
screen
about
as well. It's not like a tiny little bubble like we've been sanctioned to.
yeah, it's like your whole screen is alive. Like you're really there, sitting there talking. That's really dope. I'm telling you, that's really dope graphics.
Yeah, I
It
gotta
is.
But I
be
know you went
extra.
to school for this. You went to school, so you know a little bit more probably than the rest of us. So, but it's really really dope. So a lot of people pay attention to your style or whatnot, and it's dope. So shout out to you, Split.
I appreciate that. I'm about to be out here in these YouTube streets. I'm about to start stealing everybody's shit. No, for
Oh,
real.
God.
I see the few people steal my shit or do some of the shit I be on. You know what I'm saying? And they weren't doing it before. So I'm gonna just go to say this. Now, when I start stealing your shit, don't say shit.
Oh God. Yeah, yeah.
And if I
You
do it better
know.
than you, don't get mad. That's all I'm saying.
That's when they get
Well,
mad when
then
you do
there's
it better.
that's what I'm saying. Then there's that, right? Because a lot of this vitriol from these people, I really have realized, like, it literally is just deriving
Appreciate
from the
that, V.
fact that there's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Like and envy, but you don't have to have that because you can learn how to do it, and maybe even if you connect with the person and get cool with the person, they might even tell you a little something like, "Yeah, this is what I do. This is what I use. This is how I do it. This is how I put it together." You know
Goldie,
what I'm
don't put
saying?
that
Like,
in these people's head. If they ain't paying me, I ain't telling them shit.
well, then there's that.
I literally
Then
had to
there's
no,
that.
I literally had to pay to learn how to do a lot of the shit that I be doing. And a lot of the
Right.
stuff that I do goes
Why would
beyond
you give
AI.
away? Yeah, and
You
so
get what
why
I'm
would you give
saying?
away your
So
knowledge, your skills
yeah,
for free?
I
You know what
need
I mean?
yeah.
You need
Or,
that back.
I'll say this, if you need help with your production, you can also Hit me up for consultations. First one's for free.
See, and we all can help each
Yeah.
other. And that's another thing too, like that I did notice, and especially I noticed that a lot. And I'm not even gonna lie, it be with our people. Okay, it's just like, we don't want to invest in one another. We'll go outside and be like, okay, if I go to this, person or whatnot and buy a consultation from them, we feel as though it's worth for us to pay them. But if it's somebody, your own people, it's like you don't want to pay them for a consultation, or you don't want to pay them for their skills and abilities or whatnot, or their, lessons and stuff like that. And it's like, why do we do each other like that? Like, why do we feel like we're not worthy to pour and invest into? That we always looking for a freebie from one another. Why is that? Oh Lord, here we go. The graphics is dope though. The graphics is really dope. You got to give him props for real.
Yeah.
These graphics are really
People
really dope.
just people just ball biters. That's all.
Yeah, and dropping the T. If you want to put up any of your graphics or things that you want to share, or because I know we watch them on your channel, but dropping the T. I love how she has put her channel together. I love how she has her reporter, girl that is a cutie, and she be in all her cute little different outfits and backgrounds, and it's very professional, like the way she's reporting on the T. And there's not any vitriol in how she reports on the T. Like she just sees what is happening, what is being said, and whether it's, talking about what's happening on the YouTube streets, or sometimes talking about what's going on in the celebrity space, or, political space. Like the way she has set up her content, I really like that as well. Like, and this is so different. You know what I mean? Like she has a different style from you, and you have a different style from me, and we have a different style from Vampy, and we all have different styles, and we're unique in our own way. And I'm just like, that's the beauty of it all. Why should we hate on that or be angry about that? We should be celebrating and uplifting one another, because it's like, yo, we all are dope in our own way. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah,
don't know. Some people,
that's
I
true.
guess it's because they haven't found their niche, or they haven't, or they don't necessarily go out of their way to find one, or create one. It's just always vitriol is all they know how to do and what they desire to do. And then when they see people doing stuff in a different style, in a different way, that's dope, that people gravitate towards, then they're envious and jealous of that. But it's too easy. All you got to do is find your style.
I
You
don't
know what I mean?
necessarily think that they envious and jealous. See, I got this theory. All right, if I don't like you, I can literally talk about you. And guess what? You're gonna respond. Even if I secretly like you, I can still talk about you. And guess what? Because of your pride, you're gonna respond. And once you respond, guess what? I can just keep making content off your ass. And it's gonna be a never ending battle. It is what it is. Like,
I agree. I
it's
agree.
on you.
Yeah. And that's
It's on
something I
you.
have to
Whether
get
you go back and
better
forth
with.
with a person.
Hmm.
Cause I'ma say this. I don't see none of these top motherfuckers going back and forth with little small YouTube channels. So if your mission is to get bigger, why go back and forth with these small motherfuckers? Why even care what they say? Their opinions don't even fucking matter.
Right. That's true. Yeah, I gotta get better at that. I gotta get better at that. Because there's something that it does, it gets under my skin, and I gotta let it not get under my skin. You know what I mean? Because it's a waste of time.
Twin,
Anyways,
let me in.
girl, it's an open panel, girl. So the link is in there. I'm gonna drop it again. You can come up, Vampy. You can come up too. Whoever want to come up can come up. We all just out here chit chatting on this Saturday. Well, now it's Saturday afternoon for me here, Eastern time. So it's about 12:30. We started off, in the morning at 11, right there on the bridge of it. But yeah, everybody is welcome. You can come on up. We all can talk with each other, and I love it. I really love it, because we all see stuff differently. We all have different, mindsets and things that we can bring to the conversation. So I love that. That's the type of stuff I really like to do over here. And so, are you feeling better, Boo? I know you said you wasn't feeling good yesterday. I hope you're feeling better today, Lacey. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Split. That's something I really got to work on a lot more. Is because I let certain things get to me that I shouldn't let get to me. I really do.
But I will say this though. Some people literally don't know what the fuck they be talking about, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was privy to a post somebody had shared the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy to me that a lot of y'all are on here arguing with somebody who don't know shit about black culture, who don't know shit about hell. I don't even think they know shit about white culture at this point.
Mm.
I done seen y'all say that this motherfucker ain't racist. Tell me what the fuck is a racist then?
Well, that's what I was asking. I was like, can you tell me the definition? Because I done known about it by living experience. I know about it by looking it up. I know about it because I study it and talk about it regularly every day. And so I know what it looks like and what it sounds like, on all levels. But if you ask somebody to give that information back to you, then it's like they don't want to. And it's like, why you don't want to? If you want to say or you want to argue against me that something isn't what you're saying it is, then tell me what the definition of it is. And then also outside of
Y'all
us
taking
having
it
the
too
actual
no. See, y'all niggas taking shit too deep. Y'all need to start asking these bitches what's the difference between Angela Davis and Angela Winbush.
mm,
Simple shit. What's the difference between Malcolm X and Malcolm Little?
hey lady Letitia, what's up? You can join if you want to. I dropped the link. It's an open panel today, open conversation, and it's peace. You know what I'm saying? It's peace and understanding, connectivity, whatever needs to be talked about is what we all going to talk about here. We're not going to
Can
argue
we talk
and
about the
fuss,
devil?
but maybe we can get to the bottom of some things, and maybe get to know one another better and really see what all of this, vitriol and disconnect between all of us is. What's up, Lacey?
I just want to say, right, in my
Hey,
opinion, right, someone that's racist is not going to hang around a race they do not like. That just baffles my mind. Like, if somebody's a racist, why would they choose to be around that race that the race is towards?
to exploit them. To exploit
Do-
them. That's the only reason why a racist would be around a race that they don't want that they don't like, to exploit them. That's it.
I think my
That's the
brain
only
just
thing
doesn't
that
think the way
they
they think because my brain doesn't think like I just don't understand it. It's like if I don't like a person, regardless of race, I'm not wanting to be around the person. You know what I mean?
truth. And also, let me just say, like, I'm just hopping in here, but don't forget that she said she's bringing Maggie to her knees before her birthday. To bring somebody before to their knees before you, don't tell me that's not the most racist crap you ever heard. I don't care. You said you're going to bring her to her knees before you. That shows so many sickening and just so, that says so much right there. It does, take the maggot away, okay? Take it away. You said you're going to bring her to your knees in front of you before you. To what happens when you're on your knees in
Wait,
front of somebody? You feel
stop,
me?
twin. Who got called a maggot?
Okay, Maggie, she keeps calling Maggie a maggot. Now, twin, mind you, even when Maggie was flat out saying, Lacey's racist, blah, 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 I said to her, you are the most disgusting, foul creature because you're calling me a snow roach and you're calling Maggie a maggot. Putting yourself in power like we're bugs that you exterminate. I have a big problem with erasure. Twin and I have talked about this a lot because it's like when somebody's racist toward a black person, it's outward. You can see it. It's different when somebody is racist towards somebody who, like I said, Canelo Alvarez or somebody like that who's light skinned because those things get kind of like shirked off. No, you literally said I'm not brown enough to feel how I feel when my mama is dark brown. My mother's my mother's maiden name was Chavez, and my mama's daddy's name is Vasquez. His name is Jose. You're telling my granddaddy Jose Vasquez that I'm not brown enough? Shut the. Stop talking. Stop talking. Go ahead.
When did white people start getting to judge who brown enough or who black enough? Like, when did we start this shit? Like,
Since
y'all
the
literally
beginning
got to
of
start
time,
asking.
that's what
Stop to wait. Hold
colonization
up.
is. She's trying to
No, fuck
erase me.
all.
That's
No,
literally what
no.
she's doing. She's
Listen.
trying
She
to
can't.
erase me. Is it not
How
true,
can she?
Golden?
She can't erase shit. How can she? You here? Your lineage is here. What is she erasing? Nothing. Not a damn thing. She just on YouTube running her goddamn dick suckers at this point. That's what everybody failing to realize. How many motherfuckers on this bitch running their motherfucking mouth and don't got nothing valid behind it?
I don't see how Maggie can keep on, and I'm not coming at Maggie on your panel, Gold, but Maggie, stop coming at me, putting me in a different class than Snoopy. I came out taking a white boy's channel. I came out arguing with the Mexican. I came out arguing myself, girl. Well, the reason why it said that Snoopy is racist is because what white person does she mess with? You're saying that she messes with white people, but I'll let you know I can't think of any of them because Star is not white either. We
Right.
all
There's
which one? What, Kirsty because she said a word? A nappy? You guys are going through this too. A nappy is a diaper where I'm from. Well, a maggot is this where I'm from. We're in America. You're speaking to Americans.
Wait,
So
hold
adjust your
on.
tone
Wait,
accordingly because we don't
Maggot. Is we
why
talking
do
about is you talking about Slipknot twin as a term of
no,
endearment?
twin, no. Ain't nobody wearing Maggie ain't wearing no Slipknot shirt when she's calling her a maggot. Although that weird white lady went as far into going into Slipknot, she did. That did you know that? Did I tell you that? Because she did. Because
Dude,
she did.
how the fuck? Nope. The only people that refer to motherfuckers as maggots is Slipknot, and that is a term of endearment. So
For a death,
you know
for
what?
a horror
You know
band.
what? You know what? You want to hear something crazy? Do you know where they got that term maggot from? The lead singer was walking through the fucking woods and saw a dead deer, right? So when he saw the dead deer, it was a maggot on it. So even with that, right? Even that reference, that's still like, is you calling her a dead deer? Calling her a dead body?
Mm, well, obviously, it's something that you hunt. I'm sorry, but nobody's gonna tell me looking at my family, and even not looking at them. Just what I said is what I said. When a Chavez and a fucking Vasquez ushered my mother into this world, you don't get to tell me nothing with a last name like yours. Understand that? Does that make sense to your white ears? It's disgusting, and I feel sorry for my sister who sits there and lets you destroy her heritage and talk about that. Because let me tell you something, I don't know where the fight is, and my mama, the last person that called us anything related to being Hispanic, definitely got a mud hole stomped in them. Definitely. Definitely. It was my father's mother. Why would they call us that word with an S? Why would they call us that word? Because we're multiracial, that's why. And you just tried to erase who in the hell I am. So that was the most racist thing I ever heard you say. Besides that, you would bring a black woman to her knees. You said you would bring her to her knees, and then you tried to erase me, and you call her maggot, and you call me Snow Roach. And you're going to tell me you're not racist? Yes, you are. You're 100%.
Nah,
I said that, not Golden. I did.
twin. I see you that and I raise you this because I usually don't get in y'all shit. But the only reason I would think Snoopy is a racist is because I literally asked her, I need to hold a conversation with her about, you know, some of the things she be doing around black people, all the way down to even you arguing with black people, right? So if you're saying you're a air quote ally, because you niggas can't see me, air quotes here, ally. I don't know too many white people in my life that use that word ally. It's either they help me or they don't. They either like me or you don't. It's just a lot of weird shit. And then, like I said, for me to see Angela Davis next to some Irish lady, and then, I'm just looking at a lot of the bullshit that I have been through. You ain't answered none of my questions. You ain't even came talk to me. You told me email you. Why the fuck would I email you, nigga? And you was literally on my panel. You high?
If you were an advocate, air quotes, or an ally, air quotes, you wouldn't need to wait for an email. Because if I advocate for something, I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to answer you right on the spot. It doesn't make me feel like you know a whole
Nah,
bunch.
because that
And
was my
hi,
panel.
Lady
Because I
Letitia.
was gonna drop all.
Um,
I'd have dropped all y'all down just to hold that conversation.
right.
So yeah, I'm not emailing
Yeah.
nobody to hold conversations. I constantly
Lady
drop a link in
Letitia,
the chat. Motherfuckers could come talk. So at the end of the day, y'all can keep playing this game like the bitch ain't racist if y'all want to. That's my opinion. She's racist.
mm-hmm.
She's shit. Being all the way real with you,
Mm-hmm.
she might be a step above that. She might be a
Honestly,
motherfucking imperialist or one of them type joints.
When you put Snoopy in an AI, you know what it says? That she's classist, she's racist, and she's xenophobic. Okay? AI doesn't have feelings, Snoopy. AI has facts, right? AI doesn't say, "Oh my, this is so sad." AI is like, "This is a fact and this is a fact." And you plug these facts in and this is what it gets. And this is based on your words. You think I haven't dissected you? This AI has dissected you. You just you sending those papers to Golden to sue her and then assuming I'm white and not sending them to me. That speaks volumes because I'm the one who has said every bad thing about you, and I am the one that continues to say it. The reason why you do what you do is because you know I have you. You are not just attacking me and you're not just attacking Golden, you're attacking our kids. Don't tell me you're not racist because my daughter is a quarter black and you're sitting here putting pictures of where she sleeps and you're saying that Golden's son has fetal alcohol syndrome. You're not just attacking us thinking we're helpless. You're attacking our kids, and we ain't helpless. You
And
better
that's
learn that
not
we mess with
racist.
Americans. For real,
That's
for
not
real.
racist.
You're
That's
xenophobic,
not
you're
racist.
classist, and you're racist.
That wait,
That's
stop.
it.
That's not racist.
She's all of those. She's xenophobic.
No, listen,
She's
listen.
classist.
Okay,
She's
okay,
racist.
okay, okay. But this the stupid shit that I be talking about, and this is why I be saying I don't want to even be involved with a lot of the shit that be going on. I literally on my one panel watch niggas come in there as Freddy Krueger to fuck with you, right? For
Right.
no reason.
Right.
Whatever they literally found you, came on my panel, did the Freddy Krueger joint. Whoop de woo. So now you mean to tell me you got a motherfucker saying all this stupid ass shit, doing all this stupid ass shit. You can literally prove that this motherfucker's racist. I'm new on the block. I don't know nothing about nobody, so I see shit for what it truly is. I have no emotional attachment to nobody outside of Lacey. Even when motherfuckers saying fuck me 17 times on the video, right? Saying my shit whack. What I'm gonna respond to that mental health shit for? You fucked up, not me.
He
The
calls it
fuck?
that mental health
Right.
shit.
Right. You know,
This
and
man
that
insane.
was a good point that you brought up. It's like sometimes you just gotta, pay attention that some people we cannot be sure, right? So we're not making diagnosis for folks, but it's just like something is not right. Something is a little bit off here, and what benefit are we really gonna get from it? From like attacking these people and continuing to like fight against what they already have made up in their mind that they're probably
Nah,
gonna have
I ain't said don't
or
fight them. Now, if they fuck with
Now
you, knock they shit
we
clean the
have to
fuck out the
fight.
box.
Yeah, that's what you have to
Now,
do. You can't because she's just walking
but if they're
over us
not
being
fucking with
passive.
you, but if they're not fucking with you, I wouldn't suggest you go fuck with them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
She don't know how to leave it alone.
I'm just stating my opinion. I'm not saying nothing that, and if a motherfucker think I'm lying, I'm not saying nothing that I ain't saying in one of my previous lives about her. Quote unquote, should white content creators be in black spaces with bullshit or whatever, however the fuck I titled it.
That's true. And you being offended over the word nappy is offensive in itself. So listen, I have a mixed child. Am I allowed to call her hair nappy, Queen Snoopy? Queen Snoopy, am I allowed to say that my daughter has nappy hair because I have to brush through her hair? I have to put special products in her hair. I have to take care of her because she's multiracial. So if I say my daughter's hair nappy, you're gonna run down on me? Nah, not when you said you're gonna bring a black woman to her knees to bow before you. I think not.
Disrespectfully when I say this, I don't think nobody black that's not black, rather, my bad. Nobody that's not black who hasn't lived a black experience, who hasn't even been in the vicinity of the black experience should be speaking on the black experience.
I wish she would come try to crucify me for saying my daughter has nappy hair when I literally do braids in her hair. I know what those braids mean. Can you tell me what a dreadlock means, Snoopy? Can you tell me any of the culture behind anything? No, because you weren't around that. You don't understand. You are xenophobic. You're sitting here telling Americans what we are, who we are, how we are, especially somebody primarily native. And then you reduce me down to 2%. You're nuts. You take 52% down to 2%, and you also don't understand Mescalero Apaches and what New Mexico even is. Think about the fact that it's called New Mexico in the first place. That means they colonized. that means they colonized part of Mexico, and now we're new Mexicans. So the kind of Native American I am is indigenous to Mexico. You dingbat. What's wrong with you? Open a book. Get your colonizer chart out and look at when my people were colonized and figure it out.
Exactly. And that's what we try to talk about over here on this channel as as much as we can or to the best ability that we can, because the best people to speak about these things are the people who have those lived experiences. And we know that it's not just black and brown people, so to speak, when they talk about like American black slavery and stuff like that. That is something important that we got to talk about. But there are other groups and races of people that have had and dealt with slavery as well, and they have also dealt with their spaces being infiltrated by other dominant
Bruh,
or people
I
who
ain't, hey,
they were
listen. No
taking
disrespect to
over.
you, Golden, listen. No disrespect to what you just said, but I'm just gonna keep it solid. She over there where she at. Why she not reporting on the Mayo on Mayo violence over there?
Right, right. We'd like
All
to
right.
learn or know
There,
about that.
yeah.
Why don't you
Do you
talk
not
about what's going on
advocate for
over
your
where
own
you are?
people? Golden and I
I'm
both
just
advocate for our own people. You know what? I have to tell you, home has to come first. So how come you're not fixing nothing in those potato fields in Ireland, you weirdo? Leave me alone. I mean that, and leave my kid alone. You can quit it. You had somebody up there who harmed my child on your panel while you're acting holier than thou. And you sat there and you tried to explain why maggot is not a racist term 75 times. I'm going to tell you why the reason Golden said, no, I'm
nah,
going to
fuck
have
all
you
that. You know what? I'm
no.
pissed off. Fuck all that. You know what? Explain to me why Lacey's sister called my niece a niglet. Hmm?
Mm.
Why is my niece being called a niglet? And you quote unquote an ally for black people. Hmm? Because
Yeah.
when that live went off, we were still talking. And I still ain't got an answer on why that little girl was being called niglet. So far as I'm concerned, all y'all can suck a dick. A dead dog's dick.
And that's why you're not going to erase who in the hell I am, because you're not erasing who she is. That's why. You're disgusting. And I want you to send papers, Snoopy, because you can wait for them for me. They're coming. We're going to go to court. We're going. And please, Maggie, stay out of this. Stop saying that she's not racist when she said she'll bring you to your knees. Stop saying she's not racist when she calls you a maggot. And it shouldn't have taken me to notice her calling you a maggot was racist, Maggie. The reason
Stop
why
seeing what
Golden
people that's calling kids nigglets.
Right, right. And then I told Magic, I was like, my mom almost said it on live air. And my sister, did she deny saying any of that? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. My sister is acting like she's brainwashed. That's what she's acting like. And my sister has a history with that because look how she deals with what happened with our father. She still, you know what I'm saying? She still loves and cares about him. She's easily manipulated. Why do you think that Snoopy chooses minorities to mess with? Because we're usually impoverished. We don't have money to fight back. We usually don't
You a
have
lie.
the numbers to fight back. Listen, we usually don't have the education, the money, the numbers, and all of that to fight her back. That's why. But you mess with the wrong ones because luckily enough for me, the projects were zoned differently and I got to go to a little bit of a different school district. They literally split our project in half. Had I not had that and had that advantage, that's the only advantage I ever got due to zoning, girl. I had to go out and make those straight A's on my own. I had to go out and compete with men, boys, and at that time growing up, it was hard. I had to do all of those things. Snoopy, I have not heard you overcome anything. My father literally tried to end my mother's life. I have literally expressed that if it was the other way around and my father was as dark as my mother, he would not be out of prison for what he did. He would never got out. He would have done 8 years for her to stop breathing twice. She had to be resuscitated twice. That means she technically was unalived twice. Technically. She was unalived twice, technically. Do you get that? If his skin his skin looks like yours and her skin looks like hers. And if I've told you that I've had to experience going through the struggles of that, knowing that if the colors were reversed on my parents, that my father would have never got out of prison, that tells you that you're racist in itself. They've literally called the police on my mom and said she kidnapped me. I'm so dark. She's so dark and I'm so light. You sound nuts. Hey, Happy. You sound crazy. You really do. Don't ever say 1 to 2% again in your life unless you're going to come and say it in my face. I will smack that 1 to 2% right out of your mouth. That's a fact.
It never rains in Southern California. They tell me.
Hold on, y'all. All right, so let's take a quick little song break real quick. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and get me something to snack on. We'll play a little song just to cut it up, and then we'll come back.
No Jesus music. No Jesus music, please.
No Jesus music. What are you talking about? No Jesus music.
It's because you putting up extreme trigger warning. You think you slick. You think you slick.
Extreme trigger warning.
No, I just know that's deep. You know.
Now she's gonna play some of our devil music.
Okay. Now I feel better, twin. Now I feel better. And Happy, nigga, you ain't slick, nigga. I want my 10. I'm on your ass.
Hey, Happy. Hey, guys. How are y'all doing? Let's get into this music. I'm gonna sit down. I'll drop down the chat. Well, I'm gonna stay up here, but I'll be in the chat talking too.
We're having a good time today, y'all.
I hear God one time. I will disappear like a thief in the night.
I'll be right back. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay.
See, look, she just
okay, y'all. Let's play this quick little song. I'm telling you, we gonna play this song real quick, and we'll be right back. I don't know what's going on with the $10. Y'all figure out what's going on with this $10. We'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom and get me a snack. All right, be right back.
Don't make eye contact. I move like truth in a crowded room, unnoticed, until it's too late. Snap, snap. File 1, hypocrisy. File 2, rejection. File 3, denial. Let's open the case. Let's open the case. Look in the mirror, don't dodge that truth. All that preaching, but your hands stay loose. Talk accountability till it points at you. Then it's silence when the receipts come through. Karma, don't forget no names. Every screenshot still plays the game. You throw dirt, but you stay the same. I just let facts do all the flame. Yeah, I seen the shift when the narrative flip. Same voices loud, but they edited clips. Talking moral high ground with a shaky grip. Why they hide their own past in a broken zip. I don't need opinions, I read between lines. Watch how they switch when the pressure aligns. One day love, next day they sign on a pylon wave just to feel the line. But I came from blocks where the real don't fold, where you stand on truth even when it gets cold. Y'all build on hype, I build on soul. Then watch the whole story unfold. Yeah, I see it. Don't act holy now. Record scratch, click, 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 click. Look in the mirror, don't dodge that truth. All that preaching, but your hands stay loose. Talk accountability till it points at you. Then it's silence when the receipts come through. Karma, don't forget no names. Every screenshot still plays the game. You throw dirt, but you stay the same. I just let facts do all the flame. Now let's talk energy, let's talk intent. How every movement got the angle is spent. One voice sparks it, then the mob gets sent. But nobody asks where the truth really went. Funny how justice only loud when it's safe, but goes real quiet when it's their own case. I don't chase clout, I don't need that space. I let silence expose what they erase. You can't build real off fake outrage. Can't write truth from a scripted page. Karma's patient, don't rush that stage. But when it lands, it clears the cage. File closed. The mirror still open. Snap.
All right, y'all, I'm back. So that song was okay, right?
That was a good song.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I like your music, Golden.
See, he talking about some
And
no church music. Yeah, we play a little bit of
I'm just
everything over
saying,
here.
man. I'm just saying, man.
ooh, Lord, what are they
That
talking
guy,
about?
that
I
guy back,
know.
that guy ain't here no more. So I had to take the wheel. He's not here anymore.
Oh no.
We not talking all of that. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, this is a really good conversation because we really just like putting it all out there, and that's what it's about. Like we got to talk about it. Like if you're going to heal wounds, you got to expose them, and you got to talk about what's going on, and not be scared and be fearful and shy away from having the hard conversations. So I feel like these conversations we having is good, and it's very much true. Like a lot of stuff they say, like we're really just being honest about the experiences and whatnot, and the engagement that we have had, on the platform and with some of these people. And we can't be sure, like, what is the end goal here? That's always what my question is. What is the end goal? Because all of the back and forth and every day, it's like, the same stuff is rinse and repeat, hamster wheel. It's very tiresome. And it's just like, yo, how much longer you want to play these games and talk about this stuff until we get to the bottom of it? But there's people that are willing to be honest, and they have a lack of account. There's some people that have the ability to hold themselves accountable and really speak, the truth. But then there's some people that try to, like, really hide and pretend like they haven't done anything wrong. They don't want to take accountability for what they've said, for what they've done. And it's on all sides here of the space. That's one of the things that has really like gotten to me, because I'm like, I like to hear everybody out. And I feel like if people have been wrong, no matter what that person race is, no matter where that person comes from, that's not what's important, is what their race and where they come from. We're talking about the injustices. We're talking about the nasty work. We're talking about how these people are out here moving on this platform, attacking people, bringing people's personal business out on their platforms for their content, regurgitating the information wrong, and then want to sit there and act like when somebody responds back, try to correct them or retaliate against them because they've been nasty work, then now they're playing the victim. And I just think that that is really pathetic. I don't rock with that type of energy. You cannot sit out here and comfort people and hit people and tell them how hard to hit you back. That is literally what I stand on and what I believe to be true. And we know from the neighborhoods and the areas where we from, how we grew up, that's literally what it is. And it doesn't matter what race you are. It's the principle. You just don't do that. These people are infiltrating themselves into other people's lives and personal business, wanting to speak on it and talk about it, drag it through the YouTube streets and say that this is their artwork and their content. That is not art. That is not content. That is you being a nasty, evil piece of work. And so, no, we're not going to tolerate that no more. A lot of people are standing up against it. Hey, Maggie, what's up? It's open panel. If you want to join, you can. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link again. Star, you can come. Vamp, you can come. Whoever want to come can come. Polo, anybody. We just need to have this conversation, I feel as though, amongst everybody. But then again, I have to be respectful to people's wishes and their
I can't be up
comfortability
here with
levels. And
mental
so if someone,
health patients. I gotta go. If certain people come up here, I can't be up here with mental health patients. I'm sorry.
who is it? Who is it? Can we have the conversation together, please? Can y'all do it for me? Maybe we can get to the bottom of a few things. You know what I mean? Like, can we try?
How do you get to the bottom of a motherfucker not liking you when they don't know you? So I'm not gonna pretend. I don't do this kumbaya by the fire shit. If that polo bitch don't like me, I don't like that nigga either. So that fuck nigga come up here, I'm gone. Simple.
Maggie wanted to come up. Can we have a
She
conversation with
cool.
Maggie?
I don't know her. She's cool.
Okay. So, like, maybe we can get to the bottom of a few things. Okay, let me bring Maggie up. All right, hold on. What's up, Maggie? What's going on, girl?
Hello, Golden.
So I was like, since you're live, let me come and say hi and also do what the thing that you didn't do yesterday, which is I'm going to apologize to your chat because I was being rude to your chat and I didn't have the right to be rude to your chat. So I apologize to your chat because as content creator, we have a bigger responsibility.
That is true. Yeah, I believe that, we do have to
Mm-hmm,
make sure that we are protecting the people that come to support us and make sure that they're not being attacked. I do understand that. So
mm-hmm.
that is very should say. But I did before I left your chat yesterday. I did give an apology, and I said,
Okay.
for some of the things that I said that they felt as though was offensive to them, I apologize for that and what I said at the time. But what was really frustrating to me is what I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
get everybody to understand is that what they got mad about is because I was saying to them, "Are you not seeing clearly how this person moves and operates?" And at the time when I was trying to present that and bring that to the forefront, I was being attacked by the people in your chat for trying to do so. And it frustrated me. And so I was like, well, I guess y'all just ain't ever gonna see it. Like I don't know where your minds is at. Like, are you not seeing this for what it really is? Now, if that offended people personally on a deeper level, I said I apologize for that. But it's crazy that just like last week, everybody was coming and attacking me because of the things I was calling out about this individual. But then yesterday, you now are also equally seeing it, and your chat is now also equally seeing it, and y'all on a whole nother page than what y'all was on like last week.
So
So that was
before we continue, I just want to say hi to your panelists.
What's cracking, cuz?
Hello, Maggie.
uh, Split and
Hi.
Lacey. Yeah,
What's
Yeah, I
cracking?
saw Lacey. Like me and Lacey, we're not cool. Okay, people already know what we feel about one another. But at the end of the day, I am on your platform. I need to respect your panelists. And
okay,
hi,
At
thank
the
you.
Split.
end of the day, Maggie, there's
Hi,
not
So
really a
Split.
reason for it to be cool.
maybe peace
He
can
said
be
hello and
made.
I'm
Maybe
hurt.
it doesn't have to leave out of here today the same way it has been. Maybe we can leave different today. That's my goal, for us to just have hard conversations and talk about these things really fully and see if we can get to some type of resolve. I'm not forcing that on anybody. It's a choice. I'm just saying maybe it could be possible. That's all.
Too much
But I
has
respect.
happened. So that's why I'm saying
Right.
that is that at the end of the day, my opinion, and like I said, hi, Split is the first time I've ever met you. So I want to really say hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I don't know like who that split person is, but I wanted to say hi because like it's your platform, obviously. As for Lacey, like I said, too much has happened. Too much has been. I've learned too much, and me in my head, if I go to a point when I'm like, there are certain things that are unacceptable, and that is what I'm going to say about that. But I will say that the other person that we were talking about, the Snoopy Doo of it all, she is also as unacceptable.
And you can say I'm unacceptable, and I could say you're xenophobic. You don't know anything about me or my history.
Okay.
My mother's parents that ushered into this world's last names were Chavez and Vasquez. I can only listen to the Power and Prejudice tells you I cannot be racist, Maggie. I can only be the same level of prejudice that you are. That is a fact.
Okay.
I
So
just
you're
got.
not.
So
I
you
You're
just got.
can't
not.
you can't
Wait.
say
Stop.
that
Both of
somebody
y'all.
you
Stop.
can't
Stop.
send
Stop.
you
Stop.
cannot
Stop.
say
I
I
got.
am
I got a
racist
question for both of
because
y'all.
my
I got a
mama is
question for both
brown.
of y'all. I got a question for both of y'all. Because twin, I know you on a personal, and I'm just meeting you, right? So I got a question for both of y'all. Aren't both of y'all, minorities, black, native? So why the fuck are y'all arguing amongst each other when clearly it's a bigger issue going on right now? This is what the fucking problem. This,
Who?
this is what the real fucking problem is. It's a bigger issue, and y'all arguing about some shit that's monotonous at this point.
How
Okay. Can
can
I
you tell
answer
me
you,
how
Split?
let me just add one point. How can you tell me a woman that said she'll bring you to your knees before her? I've never said that about anybody. I was the first one 4 months ago, Maggie, to say something about them calling you a maggot. They've called me a snow roach. You don't know what was said to me. You say, oh, Lacey has done too much. You weren't here. If you listened to the same things Golden listened to, you would understand. I don't come at anybody because of their race. I come at any race that comes at me. Period. And like I said, I can't be anything less than you. So you letting somebody call me a snow roach or a mayonnaise maiden or a cracker on your channel was very what? Prejudiced. You can't compare the two and say that anyone is different because I don't have power in play here. Okay.
Okay, so I shouldn't have let people talk to you this way, Lacey, okay?
And I don't have a problem with you, Maggie. You don't understand that I kept defending you even after you called me racist every 5 minutes.
Listen, the thing about the racism, because I'm gonna answer also split. Hello, dropping the tea.
Hey, Kirsty.
Yo, yo, yo. So yeah, I just wanted to answer split as to why we were fighting about those like those stupid thing. And for me, like I said, I could understand, and it was hard for me because first of all, I'm not sure what is Lacey's ethnicity because of her family coming up. Because
She's
of
native. She's native. I can verify that. She's native.
okay, but her mom said no. You know what I mean?
I'm native and Mexican. My mom did not say no.
Okay.
My mother told you what kind of native we were. I have the video where my mother says, yes, we are native, but we were not raised on a reservation. These are lies that Phantom spread. You asked why Phantom just disappeared? Because I'm on his ass. He's going to pay for what he did to me. You don't understand everything that happened there. So many crimes took place on that panel. You don't know, Maggie. And if you knew, you would
No,
never
I
even have
don't.
said the things you did.
No, I
Because I
don't
had
know.
them,
But like
I
I said,
had
I heard you
them saying,
say the thing about the spices and good and
okay, tell me,
the
did
black
you hear what
bitches.
anybody said anybody to me? And I did not say
That's what
black
I
bitches
said.
either.
I understand that people said things about you, but it
Right.
doesn't mean that you have the right to talk about the fact that we were sold for spices and good and
Nobody
that
has the
we
right to
should be
call me a
great.
white cracker whenever I'm not
I
white.
agree with you. I agree with you. Both of the like two wrongs don't make it right.
You hyper focus on me and have not held the black tea sector responsible at all when they're the one who jumped me in a
I
50
was
on 1
I
And
fight.
was
once
I
And
was
again,
Phantom
and
holding
once
admitted
them.
that.
again,
The
we
I
are
was
Phantom
talking
admitted
holding
that.
them.
and once
I was
again, we're
holding
not
them.
talking about the real issue at hand.
The
Because
f-
I'm gonna be honest with you. It don't sound like neither one of y'all got a real fucking issue with each other. It's just like
Snoopy,
y'all
stop
trying to hold it,
texting me. Snoopy is in your chat. Stop texting me.
you know,
Snoopy,
it
you ain't
sound to
never
me
gonna
Wait,
like
shake
wait,
me.
hold on, wait.
You were
Y'all,
never
give
gonna
me
shake
just a
me.
second.
You might have
Just a
Maggie
second,
saying
y'all.
that this,
You
but
said
you saying
Snoopy
you're gonna
is
take
in
her
the
to your
chat.
knees? No.
I don't see her. How is
No,
this?
no, she's
Where is
well,
listening and she's texting me. That's what I
well,
mean.
I'm gonna say this, bro. To
oh,
me, Maggie,
Make sure you hit
it
the
don't
like.
sound like you and Twin. Y'all don't. It don't. Y'all might not rock with each other, but it don't sound like y'all got no real smoke. Cut that
Not
shit out.
really. Not really. Like I said, I'm standing on principle. Because for me, there are certain things that are unacceptable. Hearing that for me was like, okay, that is too much. That's
Okay,
why
so
I'm
let me ask
like,
you. Wait. So let me ask you a
yeah.
Can
question.
you tell me what a
Were
cracker is,
black people?
Maggie?
Hold on,
Because
hold on,
you're
hold
literally
on. Were black people sold for spices? Yes or no?
Hmm?
You say yes.
No. I'm saying that it was
No, no,
way more
but I'm
complicated than
wait.
that.
I understand that, but what I'm asking you, at the end of the day, were they sold for bullshit? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, they were sold for bullshit. Yeah,
So
we
if
were.
we know
We
this,
were.
right, and if we know this, right,
Mhm.
and I'm sorry, I'm a proud black man.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck what joke somebody crack, because where I grew up at, you had to learn how to play the dozens to survive. If a
Mhm.
nigga hit you, you got to hit them harder.
Mhm. I'm Canadian, so I wasn't raised like that. I will agree with you on that.
And where we from in
Mhm.
America, we play the dozens. I got an
Mhm.
Italian homeboy right now. I literally just took a video of me breaking spaghetti and was like, "Do something, bitch."
Okay. But like I said, it wasn't only the being sold for spices and good. It was also the whole rhetoric of being grateful that we were taken into slavery. And I was like, what in the name of fuck is going on?
and I told you what was going on. We were talking about a conversation that not only I, but people in this chat had with their parents. We were talking about my father and his opinion, not mine, Maggie. You put different videos up in front of me, and I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't know this was from 2024 until like 3 days later. So this is what happened. There's nothing about this. Then Snoopy comes along. Jed starts sitting with her in the Jedi, and then all of a sudden, all this stuff comes out. So you have to understand, I didn't know what they were talking about. We don't have to practice, what do you say, Hispanic culture. No, we don't have to speak Spanish. My mother is still Mexican. My mother still got that chili picking season was almost over. My mother was still told at the end of the day that she was too brown to have a daughter like me. My mother was still called that S word a million
So with that
times.
logic, why a lot of black people, especially people in Canada, don't speak Swahili? With that logic.
Because of slavery. But like I said, I understand now that what you're telling me, which is new information for me, you're telling me that you were just repeating what your dad was saying and that you did it wasn't your opinion.
No, that wasn't my opinion. That's why I've been trying to tell you. I didn't call them black bitches. This is what I said. I said I usually get along with black men, and I have problems with black females. And this is what Golden was trying to tell you, but you didn't want to hear it. She
Well,
understood
you
what I
called
meant
people
when I
black
explained it to
bitches.
her.
Please, come on, man.
Yeah,
Like, please understand where I came from.
but you
I
misquoted what I
call
said though, because they were
wait.
calling me a white bitch.
I
Yeah,
literally
Okay,
but you were
I was
talking
on a
about black
hold
women in
on.
general.
not at
Excuse me.
that point in time, and I
I
was
was
talking to
literally
the woman I was
no
talking to that
disrespect,
called me
Maggie,
that.
but Twin can vouch this, and somebody else that's in the audience can vouch this. I talk to people 40 karat crazy. I literally called somebody ugly to their face last night.
Yeah,
So
I
the shit that
understand.
y'all, so to me, as a grown man, and I'm saying the shit that y'all saying on the internet to people in real life, and Twin can verify I do this, and the person that person can verify I'm the same person. Y'all are arguing about the dumbest of the dumbest shit. I get that it's a misunderstanding. I swear I do. But what about the real issue?
What's the real issue, Split?
You don't know?
There is a lot of issue. That's what I want to show you. Is that not it's not because you don't care that I need to not care. Like, I prefer to have that full conversation because I'm like, listen, what I heard was someone basically saying and being really insensitive about, and that's the thing about the spices and good, that was insensitive. After that, I heard someone say that we should be grateful for being taken from Africa into slavery because we were in America. Now, hearing that the person is telling me, hey, I said it, I said those words, but what was cut was that I was repeating what my father was saying. That for me is different.
Right. So if you look at this
That's why I
person's
kept
channel,
trying to
right?
explain, sweetie, that it was cut. I don't have a reason to lie. Have you not seen me admit to saying some pretty foul, messed up things? Anything I say,
Yes,
Maggie, I will admit to. So that's why I got so upset with you, because understand me. I will admit anything I say, whether somebody likes it or they don't. And I don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell them, what are you going to really do about it? And so for me
Start
being
checking
like
for AI
that,
tag.
right. So for me to start with that, that's exactly Split, because the AI tags are listed on the content. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if I get it legally taken down, it's not taken down for a privacy complaint, but literally by YouTube legal for a legal issue. I'm litigating with him. I can't even get him served to go to court. These things are not just games. I'm not going to sit by idly and let people call me racist when I have a daughter, when my daughter is part black. It's not going to happen. When her maiden name is Vasquez, you ain't going to call me racist. The worst you
Wait,
can
Maggie,
say
did you know
is
her
that
daughter
those
was part
people were
black?
just as
yes, I
prejudiced
knew
as
that.
us.
Yes, I knew
That's the
that.
worst you could
So how can
say.
she be racist? Because that means she sort of
You
kind of hates
can
her daughter.
you
The
know
logic don't
you're a
work.
black man. No, but you're a
The
black man.
logic,
You know people can fuck. You know people can
I get it,
fuck.
but a
No,
mother's
but you know
love.
people can fuck black people and still be racist. We
I
saw
get
that in
that, I
slavery.
get that.
You
But I
can have
have
a
an auntie,
child.
right? Listen, love. I
Yeah.
have an auntie,
They asked
right?
my ex that
Hold,
abused my child if
hold
I
on,
was
twin. I got
racist, and
this,
he
twin.
said
I got this,
no.
twin, twin,
They
twin. I got
asked the
this.
man himself,
I
and he
got
said
this, twin.
no.
I got this, twin. I got this. I'm gonna use my personal. I ain't gonna even use twins, but I'm gonna use my personal, right? My mother's best friend, hmm, white woman. She got pregnant by a black man, right? Her whole family, from the rooter to the motherfucking tutor, disowned her. Guess who picked up the pieces? We did.
Hmm.
So
I
I'm
understand.
asking you. So I'm asking you, right?
Hmm.
Are you listening to respond or are you listening to judge?
No, I'm listening to. Well, I hope there is another option than listening to judge or listening to respond. You can listen to try to understand.
I can end things with you very easily, Maggie. Like I said, I continued to defend you even when you were upset calling me racist because I knew that you didn't understand lineage or anything behind of it, and I still defend you. I can you please just stop calling me I cannot be racist, so
Yeah, I
please
will
stop calling
stop.
me
I
racist.
will stop
Thank
because, like
you.
I
That's
said,
all I need, and
now
I don't have a problem with
hearing,
you.
yeah, hearing the thing about, because when you were saying it is AI, it is, and I was so confused, Lacey.
Yeah, I understand
Okay.
that,
And I was like, and I'm sorry, I understand what Split is saying, but I have seen such weird shit, okay, about people effing black people or marrying a black person, making black babies, and still being racist.
How much
right?
time do you spend in the bushes of your own community?
What do you mean by that?
How much time do you spend in the bushes of your own community?
I
Meaning, how
don't know
much
what you
time?
mean.
I'm about to explain it to you. How much time do you stalk your stalkers? How
Huh?
much time do you watch your watchers? The people who watch you.
I have stalkers.
Everybody got stalkers, love. We not
That's
about to do
fucking
that.
depressing.
It is, but we not about to act like everybody don't.
Okay, okay.
Whether
So,
it be in real life, and I was using stalker as a joke, in
okay,
light of the
okay,
situation.
okay.
But back to what I was saying.
Uh-huh.
You a content creator, right?
Yes, I
So you
am.
mean to tell me you don't go in your audience and pay attention? You don't follow your audience to other platforms and just sit there and watch what goes on so you can
Oh
see,
yeah, I watch other content creator if that's what you mean. Yes, I do.
I'll
but do you
watch
watch
this.
everybody?
No, I would die.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Me being new to hanging with Twin, right? And I'm gonna reveal
Mm-hmm.
something. Twin, no, I've been watching all of y'all for the last few weeks, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm man enough to say this to all y'all because everybody's on the panel, some of y'all make good content, but when it comes to that beef shit, y'all suck. I literally fall asleep watching that shit because it's not interesting. It's fucking boring. Like, when do we start giving people what they want? Like some real content, some real conversations, and stop with this
Right, because I feel like
bullshit.
Snoopy is getting what she wants. Snoopy is being divisive. Okay, Maggie, this is the point that Split made. That was a really good one. Snoopy has been on Split's channel, and Split had my sister up there, and he was trying to broker something where me and my sister could have peace and we could have resolution and understanding. And Snoopy had never been to his channel yet. She had already jacked his content, took his content without his permission, played it. He doesn't know her. She'd already done all these other things to him, calling him Banana Split. Okay. Doing all he does never
What
met
the
her
fuck?
before.
What
Yes.
the fuck?
Yes. He had never met her before. So then the first time that he meets her is when he's trying to broker some kind of resolution with me and my sister, and she gets up there. So finally she comes and gets up there to address all those racist things that she said according to him and what he deems racist. He said, I want you to answer for these things before we even get started. She said, I'll email you about that. But here, let me just continue to drive these two sisters away from each other. That's
Hold on.
exactly what happened.
And I see you that, and I raise you this. She still ain't said hi to me.
Oh
I'm
wow.
petty. I'm petty.
She didn't even say hello, and he was like, "You still haven't said hi to me." It was like 30 minutes in. He's like, "Yo, you still haven't said hello."
I'm petty as fuck. I'm
Ah.
king petty.
Right. Because she came in guns hot, interrupting something that was actually a really great conversation that was trying to bring two sisters together, make, understanding about what was going on between them. That's what Split set up to do that live for. I was there for it. and it was happening. It was getting somewhere. It wasn't maybe necessarily getting where we would desire to see it to be, and that's between the two sisters. But there was a great effort in that happening on that live that evening, and in comes this woman who inserts herself, which has nothing to do with her, and tries to make the live and the conversation about her, right? So yeah,
Listen, I don't think Snoopy is a good person. Like, that is pretty obvious now. I think you can clearly see she is not a good
Nigga,
person.
I saw that the first day I saw her shit. What do
Oh
you
my
mean?
god. Oh my god. I take time to observe people, okay? Maybe some people don't like how slow I am with making a decision, or how slow I am sometimes to like be like, okay, like let me listen to actually understand. Like
I
I will
can't remember
say,
who it was, but
yeah.
I was speeding through her shit, and she
Mhm.
literally was telling black people how to talk. Y'all
Yes,
don't
I
think
know.
something wrong with
She
that?
does that a lot. No,
Y'all
she
don't think
does
something
that a
wrong with that?
lot. It's fucked up. Like she does that a lot. It's fucked up.
Right,
That's why I
Maggie.
call her. That's why I'm really comfortable with her being a Karen.
But to want to
and
bring
see
you
the
to
Mm,
your
difference
knees, what does that
between
mean?
you
When
and me,
somebody wants to
Maggie,
bring you
is
to your knees, what does
like
it mean, Maggie? Just curious. I'm not being funny. I'm asking you.
Yeah.
When she says,
partner of
"I will
Karen is
bring
kind of
her
being
to
kind of
her
nice.
knees before
My
her
neighbor at Karen,
birthday,"
and she still say
that
hello. What
means
the
that she
fuck?
will bring you to your knees to bow before Queen Snoopy. Do you hear what I'm
Who
saying?
she said that about who?
She said she will bring you to your
she
knees by
said
your
that about
birthday.
you, Maggie.
She said it
About
about
you
You
or
you.
just
about me?
You. You.
Wait,
about
wait,
She
wait,
said,
wait,
you.
"I
You,
wait,
will
wait,
bring
wait.
Maggie?
her
Hold on,
I
hold on,
will
hold on,
bring
hold on.
She
Maggie
said
to her
she was
knees
gonna
by
Wait,
your
bring me to my
birthday."
knees.
Yes.
light bulb just went off. Light bulb just went off. Y'all be quiet right quick. I gotta ask her a question. Hey, you like Slipknot?
Who
You like Slipknot?
who is Slipknot? I what? What?
There you go.
Wait.
There you
She
go.
said what? Okay.
You don't like Slipknot?
No, I don't know who Slipknot is. That's scary, by the way. That's fucking scary.
Ooh, thank you.
She said she
Slipknot
was
is
gonna
an
bring a
artist.
black woman to her knees.
Yes,
Yes,
she
she said that
did.
about you, Maggie.
I
And
also
I
heard
defended
she
you.
called you a maggot.
Yeah, she called me a maggot. That I know of. She gonna bring me
Imani,
to my knees.
Imani is here, y'all. Imani is here. Everybody say hi to Imani, please.
Hi,
Hello,
Money.
Imani.
Hey,
Hi, Imani.
mommy.
Oh my God,
Hi everyone.
We love you,
no, sis,
Money.
don't say it like that. What's up, Imani girl? What's going on? We
I
have
just
a
thought
quite
I'd
a
come in for
Chris,
a little while. Um,
we have this quite of a conversation going on here. We are looking for healing. We are looking for more clarity between a lot of the things that have been transpiring, here on the platform and amongst us all. And so we all are different personalities and trying to navigate it through the best way we can. But that is the goal, girl. What's up, girl? How you doing?
And
yeah,
I've
I'm
been on my
good.
best
I'm
behavior.
good. I mean, I'm going to make a quick comment about my observations on Snoopy because she was in the Discord and I didn't know her. That's how much of an impact she had when I was there. Didn't know her, didn't have that much interaction, didn't have a bad interaction, didn't have, there was nothing. What Snoopy has done in this sector, and I think people need to take note, particularly the black content creators. Snoopy Snoopy does this kind of smoke and mirror situation. So she thinks she will
Mm.
go and attack white people and point out things that may be or may not be and make it big about racism. Then people are applauding her and saying, "Yeah, she's great, great woman. Yeah, she's doing it. She's calling out the racism." Meanwhile, they don't take note that she's attacking black content creators and trying to destroy their brand and their business because
Give
they're
that woman
so
a round of
pleased and
applause.
focused on the white people that she's pointing out. She is not a good person. She's virtue signaling. And only when it gets pointed out, some things get pointed out, like just Risa, does she latch onto it. I was asking Just Risa why she was doing that social experiment. Snoopy was posting us up saying that we were bullying Just Risa. As soon as Danny Robertson called out Just Risa, then Snoopy kicked her off her
Just
channel.
Risa is back in her
Mm.
chat.
Exactly. That's why I told you it's virtue signaling. It's bullshit. It's fake and selective outrage because it gives
I
her
love
license
you,
to attack
Imani.
you. It gives her license to attack you, to attack Golden, to attack Ralph. If she thought she could have attacked Split, she would do. If she thought she could attack me, she would do. But I've got her number. So while she's doing all that, dropping the tea said this, Lacey does this, and making it a big thing, and everybody's celebrating her, people even calling her the White Queen of the Black tea sector, she can attack who she wants because they're ignoring her, what she's doing to people that they don't like because they don't care about them. And she knows that she can attack you because you have a
I
lot of
agree.
people
I
out
agree with
there that
you.
don't like you. She knows she can attack Golden. She knows she can attack Lacey. She knows she can attack Star because people are not going to bother about it. But she
Yeah,
wouldn't attack someone like Official King Payne because she knows it would not even get past first base. That's why I told you it's
exactly.
fake outrage.
It
She doesn't
fucking
really
is.
care. And then to have the audacity to talk about, she needs to overcome her fucking ego
The
and her
audacity on this bitch is
superiority
crazy.
complex.
The audacity on this bitch is crazy.
She wants to tell us
It
about,
took
she
me
wants to tell
hearing that
Golden we're
though,
more
didn't it,
Like
alike
Lacey?
than we're
I
different.
don't listen to her a lot, Imani. Like I'm gonna be so honest. I don't listen to her a lot because she is extremely, you know, she has that outrage all the time. And I'm like, I don't have the time for this.
She's a chaos
And
agent.
Maggie, that's
She's a
why I was
chaos
getting
agent, and it's
I'm a
deliberate.
no, I'm a
What were you
chaos
saying,
agent,
because
and that
I'm
is
Golden?
trying
very
to
insultive,
tell you.
Imani. That is
No,
very
that's what I'm
insultive.
saying is that's why I was getting so upset when I was at your channel, and I'm trying to tell you this. I'm not telling you just for my sake. I'm telling you for
Mm-hmm.
your sake. This is things that I've heard this person say about you, and I said
Yeah.
there's something wrong with this woman. She's no good, but you kept fighting tooth and nail for her. Your chat
I
was
wasn't
fighting
fighting
tooth and
tooth
nail
and
for
nail for her, Golden. I just was like, let's
her. It was
not
done.
call her a racist, call her a Karen, because I thought,
Well,
you know what? I'm trying to make. I was mostly in a strange way, and I know you may not see it. I was trying to bring peace. Like I was trying to make it end because I'm like, yo, this woman when she started doing the like it's without an end, and I just wanted it to end.
right, Maggie. But to bring peace and for us to get to some type of reconcile is what we're doing right here today. And what that
Yes, but
takes
we
is
need time, Golden. You need everyone needs time.
I give respect to that. That people at
Mm-hmm.
different times forgive and see the truth because everybody's not going to see it. But to be dogpiled and to be jumped or to be set up to be jumped or attacked because I'm literally trying to bring the truth to you and I'm trying to tell you because I
I
actually
wasn't
have
setting you up
a
to attack you, but I understand
like
why you
you
think that. I
have
understand though. Golden, I understand. I
I'm,
understand.
I'm that you understand. But
I
what I'm saying,
understand.
that is literally why. And then you were saying, "Oh, apologize to the chat." Okay, I will because it's not everybody. Because
Yes.
everybody does not hold that same energy. A lot of the people in your chat see it. A lot of the
No,
people in
a
your
lot of people in my chat don't watch Snoopy. And a lot of people in my chat, when we were watching that, we just wanted it to end. Okay?
but a
But
lot of people
even that.
a lot
And I
a lot
all
of
hold
people in
myself accountable for that. I hold myself
Maggie,
accountable for that too. We cannot
Maggie,
be attacking each other's chat. You know what I mean?
not attacking the chat, but I'm
Yo,
saying a
but you
lot of
understand. You understand, right?
I understand what you're saying. But what I'm
Okay,
saying
cool.
is a lot of people in your chat was running with the same rhetoric Snoopy was running with. And
Yeah,
that's
and
what
you
pissed me
can
off.
be frustrated. And you can be frustrated. That's a human emotion. You have the right to be frustrated. But you also
Well,
have to understand that the chat is the chat. That's
right.
why when I
But
came here, the first thing I did was apologize to your chat. Because I'm like, you know what?
But what have you
I
ever
was in my
said that you
emotion. I was being like, I was having a lot of emotion. I was really annoyed. I cursed out your chat, Golden. I don't know if you remember.
what did you curse them out for?
Because they were like telling me to be cool with Lacey, and I was like, the fuck off.
Mhm.
Right?
But like
No,
I
Right.
I
said,
And
you
now
cursed them
didn't
out. Like that is not like me. I'm not trying to
but
be
you
like,
didn't know
oh
everything
no no
was
no. I
happening.
really cursed them out.
And
and you
not
see
only
where
that,
we
you
are
didn't know
today,
that she said
which
she
And
needed
I'm
you
to
telling
be
you
didn't
that was
do.
bullied,
not
and that's
okay
a
of
big
me.
deal.
I
And
appreciate that.
that takes
I
a lot.
appreciate that.
They yeah, that takes a lot, Maggie, to apologize because you came in
And I
apologizing, which was
apologize to your chat last night for
No,
certain
but be
individuals.
more like, you know, it's like you are a content creator. Lead by example.
Of course, I always do.
There you go.
And
I'm
though
like, lead by
I
example.
apologize to
No
your
need to
chat,
do the whole ta la la. I don't need to get to be like, oh,
Maggie,
the chat said that, the chat did
Maggie,
that. At the end of the day, I'm the content creator. I
You
should
hear
be
that,
better
Maggie,
twin?
than this.
You hear that,
Maggie,
twin? So
before
when I
I
want to
can
troll
warrant
people,
an
I
apology,
need to lead by
number one,
example.
I need to know what the offense is, right? Before I warrant an apology. Number two, if I'm going to give an apology and take accountability for my actions, I need the people that are asking that of me to also do the same. It goes both ways. And what I always
That's why
see
you
when I
lead by example. You lead by example. Okay, because you're
your
like, I'm
example,
gonna do it first, even if they don't do it now, even if they don't acknowledge it now, even if they don't see it now. I will do it first so that I can smooth it over. And then when the emotion is less high, the person will be able to make maybe like, oh, okay, you know what? She did that, but I did that too.
right. And so if I'm asking you because I'm feeling as though, and I can't be sure, but at least in my heart, how I feel about you is you're somebody that I like. And clearly that's obvious because I keep coming to your channel. I keep supporting, even
Golden,
when we fall off.
we fucking adore each other. Okay, we fucking
This
adore each other. Like clearly, we fucking want to beat up each other, and then we're still there. We're still here.
and
2 years
that's
later.
how the whole thing is. You get into a fight and you live to see another day, and then maybe you're friends tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah, but
But
I
what I'm
wouldn't do that for no one else, Golden. You're the only one I would do that with.
well, thank you. But what
No,
I was
that's true.
pointing out,
Golden, you want to tell me I'm not the only one that you're literally like, fuck
Oh,
you, fuck you, fuck you. And then a week later, you're like,
group hug,
hey,
y'all. Group hug.
hey.
yeah, like that because that's how I desire to be. That's the type of person I am, and I see that that's in your heart too, and I see that in you, and that's why I guess sometimes I gravitate towards you because I don't think that you're this big mean bad person that you try to
I
be.
don't
I
think
think
that of you either. Jesus Christ. If we actually believe we were evil person, Golden, I wouldn't be here.
and I don't like how people treat you sometimes, and I speak up for that. And sometimes I get a lot of backlash for it, but it's okay. But
Hmm.
anyway, what I'm saying is when I was trying to tell you, like, can you please check your chat? Because I'm telling you, look at the things that they're saying. Look how they're speaking. Look how they are disrespecting me. And then it's like, then I have to come in and you tell me I need to bow down and apologize to the chat. Do they need to apologize to the things that they were saying about me? That a lot of the things they saying correlates and almost mimics the same things that Snoopy does and says.
I understand,
That's
but that is when the leading by example start. Like someone needs to have less emotion. Like someone needs to start. Someone needs to take the first step.
we are taking the first step, and us
Yeah,
taking the
right
first
now we are, but we weren't
step.
before. Now we're taking
Well,
the first step.
We took the first step a long time ago. We're just now making progress. We're just now not going 2
Exactly.
steps forward and 1 step back. We didn't
Exactly.
that's
I
but we
agree
took
with
the
you,
first step a long
Lacey.
time
I agree
ago.
with you,
Yeah.
Lacey. But like,
And
I'm like, right now we're actually having a conversation. We are. Okay. That's why I'm like, we need to take the first step. Someone needs to take that fucking first step.
but now you're seeing a lot of the things that I was trying to tell you, Maggie, and a lot of people were trying to
Yeah.
express
I
that.
know the bitch was saying that she was gonna bring me to my knee.
yeah,
Oh
by your
Can I
God.
because
just
you
say
said it,
What
they
the
something?
wanted
fuck?
Can I just say something?
Yes.
go ahead.
Right, Maggie, she started with you. You were her first target, and it was daily. And
Yes.
then it got to Star. And obviously, then Lacey tried to protect Star, and then Lacey became a target. Now, here's the thing, right? Who is she? And this is the stuff that I think is I don't agree with. Who is she to say it's a hobby to go into people's personal pain and personal lives and attack them just because she doesn't like them and air their dirty laundry just because she doesn't like who they are?
Doxing is illegal, and on top
That
of that,
Who
part.
is
you're
she?
not.
Because she
On top of
dislikes
that,
someone. Because she dislikes someone. And
It's like she
then
put that if people on the internet display their stuff, then she can talk about it. And I was like, well, now you spoke about your dad, should we take the piss out of you about it? No, because we're not like that. We're not you. Do you know what I
it's
mean?
it's
I
not
know she
right.
does say that. Like the thing with me is that I don't mind someone criticizing. What I mind is the hypocrisy and when your standard don't apply. Like
And when the
saying
lies
that a
on you.
she's gonna bring a black person to their knees.
But not
but
only
at
that,
what point does
Maggie,
criticism
not only
become
that,
dictation?
Maggie, what she said about me, I don't
What did she
talk about
say? Tell me, please.
anybody knows I don't talk about my personal life. I have not brought my personal life or my family to this platform. She
Never.
told me she knows who I am, she knows where my sister lives in the US. And at the fact that I've got two dogs and where I live in the UK. Now, why are you trying to tell me
Creepy
that?
and weird. That's creepy.
You're trying to threaten me, but I don't take threats lightly. And I told her, I'll report you. That's that simple because I don't go into people's personal lives because I don't care about their personal
Exactly.
lives.
Why did she go into your personal life?
Because she didn't like the fact that I challenged her on what she was saying about the stuff. She said I was stalking Murph and she knew it was a lie.
Ah,
This
Yeah.
oh
woman
my
is
god.
not well.
Posted
I'm
pictures of
telling
where
you
my
that
No.
daughter
now.
rests
She's
her head at
mentally
night,
ill.
What
Maggie.
is
She posted a
happening?
picture of
Oh
my
my god,
daughter up
I
on the
didn't
internet.
know all of this.
She
What
posted a
the
picture of
fuck?
my daughter. She posted
Oh,
where my daughter rests her head at night, and she said that Golden Son had fetal
Yep.
alcohol syndrome. Don't tell me that she's
Yep.
not
she
racist.
just did she say that? She keep on saying she didn't say it. Did she say
She
that?
did. She did,
Yes,
and she
she
deleted
did.
the live.
What?
Listen,
And I have all of
Yeah,
Maggie,
her
what she
lives. I
did,
I
have
was in
all
the
of
what
book.
she
Hey, hey,
did,
hey, hey! I was in the bushes for that one.
what she
Exactly.
did, Maggie, well, she said, no, I didn't say it. Jag said it. And then she played it about 3 times, Jag saying it. So what you're doing is laundering it third hand to upset someone.
Yep.
She thinks that she can outsmart all of us, which makes her even more racist. Do you see that,
She
Maggie?
She
did a
was
That's
whole
trying to
hilarious.
say
live
that
on
She
because
thinks
Mama's
she's
Golden was
smarter
chewing
Golden.
on
than
the
she
paddle
thinks
that
she's
she was
smarter
a
than me,
drunk.
a genius.
Weird as
You
fuck.
she what did she say about your education? She said you didn't have the degrees that you said you have. She said Golden didn't have
Hmm.
enough money to pay her a settlement. What is that? Classist. You understand?
I
That's
She
do
the kind
said
of
believe
that
she's
race
a
Golden
she's
classist.
wouldn't
I
trying
do
win
to
believe
her
she's a
erase.
again.
classist.
She's
I do
trying to
believe
Yeah,
she's a
erase who I
definitely.
classist.
am. Just think about the word racist and erasure because that is the key components of colonization. She's trying to erase my heritage and who I am by totally denouncing the fact that literally my mama is brown, period, point blank. You're white, period, point blank. That's the end of
Yeah.
it. So you cannot call me racist, Snoopy. Only one in this whole thing that can even be racist is you. Besides Kirsty, because baby, I love you, but Kirsty, you don't got no brown. But
I am
that's okay
white.
because she
No,
said a
she knows she's
word.
not
She
black.
didn't say
And that
she didn't
wasn't
say
She
she
that
was
was
gonna
is.
bring a black
racism.
woman to their knees. She said nappy. She said nappy and you're flipping your shit, but you said you'll
I
bring a black
know.
woman to her knees. Now get the hell off of it. You know what I'm saying? No. And you're not
What
gonna
did she
make me
say to
imagine
you,
you guys.
Golden?
Crazy.
What did she say to you? I want to know because I didn't know about the bringing me to my knees. What did she say to you? Like I want to know. Like I think I was not open enough before. I want to know
Wait, there
What do
was,
you
can I just
what
say
did she
something?
say
There
to
was a
you?
whole live,
because I want to
Maggie.
now. I want to know because I didn't know
There was
shit.
a
Clearly,
whole
I
live,
didn't know
Maggie.
shit.
Maggie, there was a
Yeah,
whole
Imani.
live that she did
Yeah.
with the number for Alcoholics Anonymous called Alcohol Amnesia, and
Huh?
she was dragging Mama and Golden. And remember, Mama's had a stroke, and she
Okay.
was calling them drunks.
And she
And
had
she
another
hid that
thumbnail with you
live.
on it, homeless, Maggie. She had a thumbnail on it with you homeless because basically she's saying you're poor. So
I'm
not
poor.
only does she poverty shame, she had a picture of you. The maggot is something that was in the title, and then
Yeah,
she had you homeless as if you're poor.
And
You
she said
don't
she would
you do
that's
not
put your
want to
house on the
weird. Why would
market,
anyone
Maggie.
believe I'm homeless?
she
Like
said
She
that.
that's
said,
weird.
I'll
It's
put,
like
she
the
said, if you're not
stereotype about
careful, I'll
black
put
people
your
not
house
having
on the
money.
A
market.
lie gonna always be more
Because
entertaining than the
Jésus,
truth.
Marie
and
Joseph.
A lie
she
is gonna
poverty
always be
shamed
more
here
entertaining than the truth.
because
It's like
here
she's
she
got a
had
complex where she thinks she's better than everybody else. That's what I get from her.
a single mother with 4 children. She poverty shamed her because her doing the right thing and saying, "Hey, if you guys want to donate to my Amazon, account or whatnot, and get any items, things that I can utilize in my household that will benefit me and my children, these are the things." So what's wrong with
Exactly.
that? It's not like she's out here buying
There's
fur
nothing
coats.
wrong with that. There's nothing
There's
wrong with
nothing
that.
wrong with it. She just doesn't have anything to attack me with, so she has to create stuff to attack me
Well,
with
now
because she's
she has
fucking
to. She
weird.
can attack you with the nappy hair while
But the
thinking
Why
that
funny
didn't
thing
she
being
make
is,
called
is
papers
maggot
that
for
is
every,
her,
acceptable.
all
Maggie?
of
Because
said
you're a
something to
content
me, and my
creator. So
response
if
is,
people
"I'm glad
behave,
my
how
hair's
are you
not
a
nappy."
printer?
That was my
Hey,
response. And then all of a sudden, she went on this big, massive rampage, and I'm like, "You're really not mentally well." But go off.
What is it
And not
about
only
her that
that,
she
it's the
thinks that
rhetoric.
people are poor? Like she seems to believe that lots of black people don't have money, and she thinks it's a way to make fun of them.
Right.
well,
And
cause
Right.
she listens
That's
to a
so
why
lot
when
of
she
we said,
mad
What's
said
"Hey,
jokers.
wrong
Maggie,"
with
so
her? Why
listen,
is she
Maggie,
that she
everything
playing
that
at?
you said, Golden said
she
about her
wanted
is what
to
I
connect
said.
to her
So why didn't she
and
attack
get
me if
ten
she thinks
thousand
I'm right?
dollars. Exactly. Exactly. She doesn't know about
Yeah,
people's nationality
I'm
and
the one that
background.
said it. I said it. I said it 10 times over, but who got the paperwork? The black woman. Not the one that she perceives as white that she's trying to erase, but the black woman. Do you see? I'm
And
the one that
shaking me
said,
down
I
with
said
her
it a
money.
million times over. Why are you sending golden papers? Send them to me, Snoopy. You know why you won't send them to me? Because you exploited my child, put images of my child on the internet for everybody to see, put where she sleeps at night, put somebody who abused her on your panel, and then kept coming at me and kept coming at me. And you won't send me papers because I've got your ass and your ass is grass. That's why you won't send me papers. Because you wanted to play
Okay,
the,
I'm
oh,
sorry,
nah.
Golden. I didn't think about the fact that why would she sue you more than she would sue someone else? Because I'm
And
so used to being sued all day every day. You know what I mean?
And
and
at that time
Maggie,
when all that was
originally
Hey,
she
going
was going.
I'm about to sue you,
on, you
Maggie.
kept
I swear to
asking
God, I'm
me,
about
and
to
I
sue
said,
you. You
I
shouldn't have
just
said
can't
that.
speak on these
I'm
things.
gonna do what?
I can't.
I'm about to sue you. As soon as we get off this panel, my lawyer will be contacting you.
I'm sorry. My reaction to being sued is to laugh. I'm so
Nikki,
sorry.
keep quiet.
Right? She's used to that.
Like
Keep
She's
I'm
used
so
to
quiet.
that
used
one.
to it. I'm like, okay, you want to sue me? Knock yourself out.
I'm suing all y'all because of this motherfucking mental stress y'all putting me through with this motherfucking pound puppy. So I'm gonna need all you niggas' email addresses.
I'm sorry, Split. I'm really sorry for real.
We
I just,
apologize for the Snoopy of it all.
unfortunately, this
I
woman is in the
apologize.
middle
I brought that demon here. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait,
being
hold
conscious
on.
of
See,
enough.
first of all, you not gonna disrespect demons like that.
Oh my God.
We gonna start there. Don't disrespect demons. They ain't did nothing to
But I'm
you
just
today.
saying, this person is a person that is literally in the middle of the divide of all of us. And what is beautiful is that we all can be connected and rock with each other, have good times like we having right now, even though we're clarifying some things. But aren't we having a good time outside of just getting clarity? And this is what it's supposed to be about. But this person and other people that's working on this person's team or with her, this is what they set out to do, to cause divide. They don't want us to be connected. They don't want us to have good times and talk and kick it with each other. They want us fighting against each other. They want us hating each other. That's all I've ever been trying to say is like there is some
Hmm.
type of operation going on out here when it's coming to that. And that is what they're literally been doing. And then they're wreaking havoc on you individually. They're running over telling you that this person said this person did that, posting up this fake ass receipt, posting up that fake ass receipt, thinking that they're somebody and they're not. Really, what all they want to do is see division. And I'm sick of it. I've seen it playing out for a very long period of time now, and they keep getting
Veronica, I
away with
really
it.
don't know what the fuck your issue is. You come into every chat coming for Lacey. You clearly don't have a fucking life. What is it to you what Lacey's doing? Like, can you make me understand that? You're following around or you don't like her. Make it make sense. Get the fuck out. There we
That's
go.
Phantom's little girlfriend. Leave me alone, Veronica, because leave me alone. I'm not
Oh, do
I'm
I
not
need to
above it.
remove
Leave me alone.
somebody?
Hey,
Big
Veronica.
homie
Hey,
CC.
hey,
We
hey,
don't
hey, hey,
need
hey,
big homie
Veronica.
CC. I'm doing
Hey,
it by
Veronica.
myself. Do I need to
Come
bounce
holler at the,
somebody to help
come
us
holler at
out
some
of
real
here?
pimping. Just come holler at some real pimping.
She
If you
comes
if
in
you
here
want
with
some
All
real
right.
Lily
pimping, come
walking
holler
around.
at me, cause Phantom ain't what you want. Come holler at me. I have your
And
ass
what I
out here
tried
getting some real money, pushing some real
and what I tried
content.
to tell you,
Pull up on a player.
Magic, Phantom definitely was already saying those things. Whenever you went to his platform the first time, he was already talking about SA and certain things. He already had studied and knew about you. I went through this for a year of being
What?
stalked by this man. A year. He was already talking about your SA. He was talking about you being bird brain and he was deleting it. And you kept going over there. And I kept saying, why is Maggie going over there? You can ask
Because
her
I
here.
didn't know. Like, I sincerely, guys, you need to understand. I don't have the time to watch,
Then
and
it's
I
CC
edit
has to
videos
know
and
that you
shit.
stepped away
Oh, so
from
he
that.
was stalking me before.
Right. He said that he was going to do, all of these talking about you, talking about how would he know anything about Murph or any of these people that I don't even know about? He was talking
He
about
knew
them.
about
Snoopy
Murph.
was paying him.
He
Snoopy
knows
was
about
paying him for
everything. That
videos
was
of me.
weird.
What do you mean
Yes,
he
and
knew
then he
about
came over
Murph?
here and ran and then
Well,
he came over
damn.
here and ran down on Golden
Who the
because she
fuck is
wouldn't let him
Murph?
stalk me here. And he went to
Yo,
your
Murph
panel
is not
and
even
stalked
on this
Golden.
planet anymore. God rest his
I
soul.
know
Like,
nothing
what the
about him.
fuck?
He got Snoopy. Anything he knew, he got from Snoopy.
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. So he was saying all of that about me and then acting as if he didn't know shit about me.
Right,
Pimping
and
ain't
that's why I
easy.
kept trying to tell you, but you're not listening to me because they
No,
have it
I
where you're
wasn't
not
listening.
hearing.
I will give you that. I'm stubborn
Exactly.
as shit.
Well, I get it, but that's why they wanted you to not hear me because I'm trying to tell you. Listen, who is your enemy? Danny. Okay,
Yeah.
who's is paying for memberships for? Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Who put her on the Black Tea Sector list, content creator list? Danny. Who is Phantom sitting there working for? Danny. You gotta
Danny.
understand these things. They're coming at you just like this, all around in a circle, and all of this comes from Danny. It goes back to your peers gave you this. Danny is not your peer. Danny is your enemy. What are we doing?
Exact. No, like the fact that she said that was
That
given by my
poison flower,
peers.
I'm the
And
pimp.
anyway, even if it was given by my peers, she is not my peer. She's white, which means that exactly like the N word, that means her bitch ass shouldn't have the right to say it. So let's be clear. Oh, Snoopy, Snoopy, Snoopy.
See, she was bringing you up
Mm.
to not knowing. Had you known that she said she would bring you
And
to
she
your knees,
won't
this would
talk
have
to
gone
you
different a long
directly
time.
Yeah,
either.
if
Listen,
I had known she was going to bring me to my knees like I am a slave, nah. What?
Terrible. Just
That's
terrible. That's
terrible.
we
how I
were
would,
trying to
I
tell
would know.
you, Magic. We were
This
trying to
woman
tell
is
you,
no
Magic.
good.
Dang.
Yo, Machi wasn't listening. Machi was busy being stubborn, okay? What? She was going to bring me to my
Buy
knees
your birthday. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you,
And it
Daisy.
really
Buy
hit
your
Daisy's
birthday.
heart.
She
Yeah,
by
said
my
she
by
was
your
birthday.
ready
birthday.
to buy your birthday.
She was going to bring me to my knees.
Buy your
By your
birthday.
birthday.
Mm. And when
And
your
she said you
birthday?
love that channel, and she's gonna make you cry. I wasn't even here when Danny
She's
took your
gonna
channel,
make
so
me
all that
cry.
nonsense. She said she was gonna make you cry
Make
like
her
Danny made
cry.
you
What the
cry.
fuck is she talking about? She gonna
She
make
said
me cry.
by taking your channel, by bringing you to your
She
knees.
was
She said
going
she's
to
gonna
take
make you
my
cry like
channel.
Danny did.
Mm-hmm.
Did Danny make
Oh,
you cry?
Snoopy,
Because
I'ma
that's what she
fuck
said.
you up, little girl. I'ma fuck you up. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Like, I'm sorry, Golden. I didn't take the suing seriously because, like I said, I keep on getting sued. I don't take that shit seriously. But
You
if
know
it's
what?
the first time happening, it must be something fucked up. Like, it
That's
must have been so strange.
that is just literally all I
So
was trying
so
to say.
so when is your birthday?
Nell
You
against
never
this
answered.
April
woman.
20. April 20. That's why I smoke.
That's
Oh gosh.
that's why they were in the midst. They were
420.
in the
That's
midst
my
of a
Who's
birthday.
that for?
big
Me?
fight.
Uh yeah, that's just like, I was trying to tell you, Maggie, because I'm like, this is what's been going on. And I was fighting tooth and nail against this woman. There's certain things that I couldn't speak on because the way I had to handle them and address them based off of the things she was doing to me for no reason. I don't know this woman. I don't have no problem with her. I did not go out of my way to say anything about her, talk about her, drag her. I didn't do anything to this woman. She just targeted me and then tried to come at me because she didn't like that what? I was sticking up for my people, that I was speaking up against all of the negative stuff that she was doing to my people prior to her starting to do it to me. So once
Mm-hmm.
I started speaking up for them, then she put her hindsight on me and then started attacking me the same way she was doing them. And I spoke up for people that I like, that I care for. And I'm like, yo, who is this woman and why the heck is she out here running people personal business through the daggone social media platform and calling it content? And I will say that. I speak my mind. And I spoke up on that first about Star. And then it was the issue where they were trying to get me to turn against Lacey. We made it past that.
Oh,
And then I spoke up against Lacey because the disgusting things that this woman has been doing, putting people personal business out there on Front Street like it's hers to tell or talk about. Why? If people want to talk about their personal
Attacking
business,
me
they
with
have their own
trauma.
channels.
Think about this, Maggie. She has
Yes.
my sister sitting over there with her when she's played videos of my brother, getting arrested for the horrible thing that happened with that. All of this. She's put all of that out there and then tricked my sister into believing she didn't say all those things because she deleted those lives. So now she has my sister over there, not even knowing that she's literally exploited her brother and put everything out there on everything. They came in attacking my life, going in on my trauma, going in on all of that stuff, and you weren't there for that, Maggie. But when she came in, she came right in on the heels of it, and she started continuing what was going on and continuing divide. And I have to tell you another thing: the things that were said. Phantom was on Snoopy's platform, and I have it. He said, Illis, you are lying. Lacey never came on my platform saying that stuff to you. Illis came over here to Golden, and they all had this big powwow thing going on about me, right? But Phantom
Yes.
had continued to lie about me because he went to Snoopy's platform and Illis got into it with him, and he didn't think she had smoke for him. And then he said, "You're a liar. Lacey did not do that. You're a liar." So all of this stuff put
What
together.
the
That
fuck?
they don't know no better and then try to run a narrative on those people because they know those people don't know really the full story of what's going on. And yeah,
Okay, but
I
like,
Can I
okay,
just say
so
one thing? Can I just
just
say
for me
one
to
thing?
understand something, Lacey. So who did you have a fight with? Who called you the snow roach and all of that? Who did that?
It was a lot of people because what happened was they wanted me to take Kimmy's channel, and I would
What?
not take. Yes, it was Kat. Kat wanted me to take Kimmy's channel, and Kimmy never did anything to me, and I liked Kimmy. So I said no because they were fighting. I was like, no, I'm not taking Kimmy's channel. And as long as I was doing what they wanted me to do, I was fine. As soon as I said no about Kimmy, then it turned into this whole I'm a racist thing. And then that's where it all went up and started from, like that whole thing, because I would not take Kimmy's. I would take whatever they had me in here where everybody was attacking me, striking me. I didn't know how to fight back. So when I learned how to fight back, then they tried to use me as a weapon, and then they wanted me to take Kimmy. And I said no, and then everything came back in. It all collapsed around me. Everybody hated me then because I refused to do something I was told to do by somebody else. What would I take Kimmy's channel? Why?
mind you, she
Can I
also
just
refused
ask
to take your
something?
channel.
Can I just
She
ask one
also
question?
refused to strike your channel, Maggie. Just keep that in mind because she was
Wow.
asked channel, Maggie. She was asked to take your channel, Maggie, and she
Who
said
asked her
no.
that? Who asked her that?
Lady T. Lady T said, "I will pay her to take your channel, but since Sean's getting it taken anyways, that's whenever you were facing those strikes. She was like, "I'll pay Lacey to take your channel," and like going all off. And
What?
I made a whole live addressing her, telling her you cannot afford to make me take Maggie's channel because there was this big thing about making you cry. They wanted to make you cry, and I said you will not get me to take Maggie's channel. But you weren't there for all the times that I had to finish you, Maggie. Even though you were coming at me at the side, you know what I'm saying? I was still like,
You
no.
know what? Thank
I
you,
went
girl.
off. I went off like,
I'm
girl,
shocked.
don't ever
I'm
tell me you're
shocked.
gonna pay me to take Maggie's channel because, honey, a racist would take your channel for free. You know that?
Yes.
I
Oh
said,
my God.
what?
Wow. Lady T came out and said that to you. When she keeps on
Yeah,
saying that you're a racist, no one should talk to you, but she
she's the
wanted
one
to
that
pay
pushed you
you.
towards it. I watched it. I watched her push you into that narrative, Maggie. I watched it, and I kept trying to explain it to you. And then, as soon as you guys fell out, she was over there on Lady Letitia, and she was over there saying she would pay me to take your channel just that fast.
Twin, twin,
Damn,
Eh,
those people are
twin,
obsessed with me. Oh my gosh.
twin. What's wrong with you? I told you don't do that. Don't make me
which
argue with you
part?
on live. You know what the
About
fuck you
what?
just said. You know what the
Oh my
fuck you just
God.
said. You know what the
What did I?
fuck you just said. I
No, I
I
don't.
got you. Yes, you do. You do it. You do it every day. You called me literally the other day just to piss me off singing that shit. Don't. Not today, Satan.
Lady Letitia.
Oh my,
Lady
I
Letitia.
cannot. Matter of
You want
fact,
to
she
hear
This
it
was
is
here
what
again?
that
earlier.
right there,
Let
and
me
that
I'll
right
tell
explain.
her.
there,
Lady
and that right there, and that
She
right
was here
there.
Letitia.
earlier, and
I
I'll
swear
tell
to
Lady
her.
God. I
Listen,
swear to
Letitia.
listen to
God.
me.
What,
You
Flick?
going to
You don't
hell.
like
Listen
that
to
music? You don't like
her.
Lady
No.
Letitia? You don't like
No,
it?
stop.
You don't
Y'all
like
making
it?
it's
It's a
too much
it's a work
noise.
of
It's too
art.
much noise.
It's a
We
It's
work
have a
of
stop.
voice
art.
for
Oh,
this, and now
wait,
harassing
man.
Lady
Listen.
Hold
I have a listen. I have a weed smoker's brain. Okay, so y'all can't be doing all that shit at one time.
God, I
on.
hate that
I
song
hear
for
too
real,
many
man.
fuck. I
I
hear
hate
too
that
many
song.
fucking. Nah, cause I got you know what I'm saying, the flying monkey has sent me a link to you know what I'm saying, cause they was talking about twins. So I was like, all right, let me see what's
Flying
going
monkey.
on. Yeah, I stole that from somebody. But so I'm watching it, and then I just kept hearing that shit, man. I broke my goddamn phone. I got that motherfucking mad. Like, no disrespect, but goddamn.
No, that's boring. That's a boring ass song. There is no
Maggie will
disrespect
pile on
taken.
all
No,
disrespect. So
I
all
felt no,
disrespect
no.
to Lady
All jokes
Yo,
aside,
she
though.
is foaming at the mouth. You know she is. She's watching. I know she is because she was texting me. Okay. And I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
All I'm saying, if you need better production, come to Death Row.
Not different.
Hello,
You got a lot of
Magic.
She got the
benefits
Emmy
over
for that song. Trevor Green is such a joke. But yes,
Wait. Who the fuck is? First of all, who the fuck is Trevor Green?
he is a strange individual.
he does
What he
That's
really
got
who
good
he
going on?
is.
graphics. Those videos that he does, like with his artwork and stuff, he's pretty decent at that. But I don't know
Oh,
what his
okay,
goal is.
okay.
Yeah,
His
he
goal
literally
is to
has
be
right
fucked by Danny. That's his goal. Okay.
Oh
God.
my! Well, how can that
Oh
happen?
wow, I'm about to mute because I don't even know these people.
Oh yeah,
Maggie, how can that
he
happen?
wants to be he wants to be pegged so bad. Like that's what Trevor Green is. A man
Wait, wait,
begging for pegging.
Whoa. We are not allowed to talk about that type of
wait
stuff
a minute.
because
Wait,
yeah, I'm trying to get monetized. That's what it is. Yeah, that
Oh
right there.
my god. Don't worry. YouTube, we didn't mean it. We didn't mean it.
Ma-
child,
Mag-
I'm about to get my Ray J. Ooh, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Like,
this is exactly what a
what are
racist
you
does not want to
saying?
happen. Do you understand that, Maggie? This is exactly what a racist does not want to happen. Look at
Magic,
how
I
we
don't
all
know
get
what you want.
along.
You know what,
Look at
like, I
how
don't know what you
everything
want.
is. They don't want that. That's
Ain't
why
we
she
having a
tries to
good time? Like, even though we're working
No,
through
they
some of
want us
our
to be
issues and our
separated.
problems,
I know that. I know they want us to be separated. But like I said, for me,
hey,
I was
mommy,
like,
mommy
this
is
is too
back.
much. This is too much. And I didn't like it. But
And he
now that
pushed
I understand better what's
the
happened,
backstory.
and I'm like, you know what? This sector makes no sense. People should hang out with whoever the fuck they want to hang out with because no one in this sector makes sense. Snoopy could easily, and I'm still thinking about it now because I don't want to be biased, but I'm like, bitch, you sound more and more racist. Like
That's the
I'm
spirit. That's the fucking
like
spirit.
she's sounding like the getting that black woman on her knees and trying to police black people all the time and just going
You
after
know
black
it.
people with so much vitriol and then going to sue the black woman when you don't sue anyone else. Mm, 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 mm. And now
Remember,
we're hanging out
Mandy.
with just
Sorry, can I
Risa.
just say
Why
one
is she
thing?
hanging
Well,
out with just Risa?
Imani, go ahead, Imani. Let it go
right.
ahead,
Can I
Imani.
just say one thing? Here's the thing. One of the films one of my favorite films is A Time to Kill with Samuel L. Jackson and Matthew McConaughey. Now, the thing about it is, if you think about, let's start with Lacey's situation. She had her ex up there who doesn't have access to his daughter for whatever private reasons they've got. Okay, he's not allowed access. And she's got him up there interviewing him because she doesn't like Lacey. Okay, then she's got him putting out his PayPal or Cash App to collect money to see his daughter that he hasn't been able to see for 7 years under court order. Now, what I say to people, because this is the thing about the time to kill, put yourself in Lacey's shoes. And what would you do if someone is bringing your personal stuff that has been addressed in a court 7 years ago to the platform because she doesn't like you? On top of that, she goes to a registered SA offender to get information on Lacey. This is not about whether you like Lacey or not. This is about right and wrong. Because I know
Yeah.
what I would have done to her if she'd have brought my ex up there with those sort of things going on. Well, you guys would have been paying money on my commissary.
Can I
Trust
say
me.
something right quick?
Hmm.
Can I say something right quick?
Imani, I can't even imagine Imani having commissary, but yeah,
You
that's
feel
about
me?
how it is.
Yeah, I
That's
agree,
about how it
Manny. Like I'm an heiress. Sorry, fly high, but I'm an heiress. I will analyze someone for less. So no. Mm-mm.
Nah, see, all right. This whole situation is crazy to me because, all right, did y'all literally hear what Money just said?
That we need to
Literally,
put money on her commissary.
no, not the commissary part. Even though as funny as that was, because I can't see it, won't see it, we not gonna never see it. But all jokes aside, she literally had somebody on the panel that couldn't see their child for 7 years. 7 years through a court order, right? So if that person's on a panel, you mean to tell me it's that many dumb motherfuckers out here that's like, well, damn, maybe he did something crazy? Because why would the court say you can't see your child? And then for the nigga to put up his PayPal, right?
Yo.
That's fucking diabolical. And if niggas sent money to that PayPal, you contributed to abuse.
Yeah.
Then listen, this the biggest thing. You literally got you literally had a person who was registered for SA get her information. Y'all don't see a pattern here of sickness?
is. You don't see that she still
Yeah, I
talks
see
to
it.
Jed.
I see
You
it.
don't see that she still talks to Jed. She still talks to
Ugh,
Jed.
ugh, 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 ugh.
And not only
I'm just
that, but
saying,
just look at who
is
she
that the
surrounds
hey, hey,
herself
hey, hey,
with.
is that the other person you sent me that picture of?
One-eyed month, yeah. One eye. Well, he had one eye open
Cyclops
and one
ain't
eye
got hey
closed.
look,
Yeah.
Cyclops ain't got no business. Cyclops ain't got no business. One Eye Willie ain't got no business fucking with nobody. I'll put my screen back up. Twin literally sent me a picture of what these people look like, and from what they look like and what they act like, I literally screamed, cuss, got to throwing shit, and ended my life. Cause why the fuck was I wasting my time with this weird shit?
Mm, 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 mm. No, 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 no. There is something wrong. I have been putting my head in the sand because I was just like, well, this is what it is, and I don't like I made up my mind. But clearly, my mind needed to not be made up yet. Jesus Christ.
I think that if you knew everything, like I said, Magic, it would have went different. If you could see
Yeah,
you the way I did behind your back, you wouldn't understand. Even though you were feeling that way, I could understand it too. You get that?
yeah,
Like it
yeah, yeah.
hurts me. Please don't. You know what I mean? My mom is who she is. I had to watch that. Like I said, if my dad was mom was white, my dad would have never got out of prison, and he never should have. So I've dealt with
Mhm.
that. I've struggled with that. I cannot be racist. I can't. But she's trying to erase.
If you're not white, you cannot
Trying
be
to
racist.
erase me, and that's what I'm saying. My baby girl has blonde hair and blue eyes, and she's part black. She's a quarter black. You can't.
Yeah, it
It's just
doesn't make sense. I have cousins that have red hair. Okay,
right.
like whatever.
Right. So Snoopy just assuming that she can pick at me and Star and get away with it because we present white. Okay, we can whatever you want to say, Snoopy, but you are white. So not only are you saying I present white, you're also being discriminatory because I have a medical condition that makes me lighter complected. You're being a racist and discriminatory. And you're classist because you think you're better than, and you poverty shamed me.
Oh
So
yeah,
you need
no.
to
Yeah,
stop.
Snoopy
Stop lying.
is a classist. She's a classist, 100%. How she
Literally,
talks
I
about
plugged
people
her in
having less
AI.
money, you can tell she's a classist.
How I plugged her in AI and I literally just put in her links for what she said and it defined her as a racist. I'm telling you, AI doesn't have feelings, it has facts. AI
Oh,
does not have feelings, it has facts. If you look at my page and it says, I even asked Gemini, I said, hey, make a white blonde woman call a black woman a maggot. And you know what it said? I cannot do that because it's racist. I said, white blonde
I know
woman
it's racist
call
to
a
call me a
racist
maggot.
woman.
That's why she keeps
Make
on talking caca, but I know it's racist
I
to call
feel
me
you,
a
but
right.
that's
maggot.
why I asked.
The
But that's why
snow
I
roach
asked you.
is
Did you
just
listen
as
to
racist
Slipknot
and
earlier in the
eraser, you feel
conversation?
me?
Not really. I don't like listening to her. She's too sanctimonious, like
No, no, see, she don't even know who Slipknot is, twin. You see this shit?
oh, sleep. No, I thought you
Right.
said
No,
Snoopy. My
she tried
bad.
to
No,
My bad. My
justify it.
bad.
Slipknot. No,
Yeah,
Slipknot. That's
no,
where that
she
maggot
tried to
shit would
justify
come
it
from, because
with
that's the only people that I know run around calling people maggots and shit.
that's good, Mom Star.
Mm,
That's a lot
See,
better.
I fuck with all that horror shit. So, my black ass listen to rock and roll. I listen to some obscure, crazy shit. Twin to tell you.
Right. So that band is literally something she would have to look up. So literally what she did, and she got mad because I took the wind from beneath her wings, was when she posted all those 9 screenshots about why maggot was okay to say, then I literally
oh
just
my
took
God.
reposted them and posted with why they are racist. And this is Gemini calling you racist, weirdo. It's saying that you're trying to explain away the fact that you're racist. Gemini called you that. If Gemini called you that, holla at Gemini because he said you was a racist classist and he said you're all kinds of messed up. So
And
don't be mad at me
also,
for
But
something that
let's
doesn't
be
have
clear.
hold on.
Anyone that calls someone a maggot and you're white and I'm black, obviously you dehumanizing my ass is racist. Like this is stupid.
and snow
Hey,
Snow roach is
twin,
the
I'm gonna
same
say
because
this.
you're literally saying the same. What a maggot and a roach don't have much difference. That's why I told you. Okay, okay, maggot, meet the snow roach. That's why I told you that because they're both degrading both of us, calling us
Yeah,
bugs.
it's disgusting. It's
Fucking bugs.
disgusting. It's
That's
disgusting.
they're being racist toward both of us, but you weren't seeing that. So I'm glad that you do. I don't have a problem with you. I never did. Like I said, I even still defended you. So don't think that. And I mean, from now on, just please just don't call me
No,
racist because I
I'm
don't
not
agree
gonna
with
do that anymore.
that.
I'm gonna explain why to my platform. I'm gonna explain everything that we had with that conversation and why now you and me were cool.
Right. And
Thank
we
you,
Like
Maggie.
don't have to be
it's
Yeah,
friends or
done.
anything,
It's
but
that's
done.
all
what
we're
happened was
trying to get through you.
Phantom
Yeah,
That's
saw
but
all.
sometimes you have to be ready to hear the information.
right.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Like you have to have the mindset to be like, okay, let me be open to the conversation. When you're not open to the conversation, there is no point.
Phantom heard
And
me
I'm so
say that
glad
I
that
liked
you
your
are
chat.
open today,
Phantom heard me
Maggie.
say that I had peace on your platform. He heard me say that. Phantom heard me say, I like Maggie's platform because there's peace in her chat. So the very first thing that he did, the first opportunity he had, he sent El Son to go tell you all of that stuff. Do you know how many times El Son
Mm.
you
Hey,
know how many
Badgie, let
times
me.
El Son has called
Hey,
Polo the N word?
hey,
Really?
Badgie, Badgie.
That
Let me ask
person
you a
is the one
question.
that started this with you.
Yes.
Phantom is a sicko.
Real shit. If I end my live stream, right,
Yeah.
and you don't like Lacey, are you gonna
Mm-hmm.
come 30 minutes after? Are you gonna hit the link 30 minutes after I end the live stream?
What do you mean?
You know how when we using StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
How we can still be in the studio after we end the live, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna hit the link and come in my studio to see if we still talking about you, or are we talking about you?
No.
Right.
Once
Split into
again, a weird ass behavior.
Yes.
split
Who did
into the
that?
live. Split into the live, and Phantom came back up 30 minutes later because we were still up there talking. He came after it was off of after the live was ended and hit the link to the StreamYard and was up there talking about me. He came in talking to about saying I said all this racist stuff, and the next day got mad at Illest and told the truth on her ass on Snoopy's channel. And said Lacey did not say none of that stuff on my platform, so I don't know where you're getting this. Well, you heard Phantom come over there and tell you I said all that stuff, right, Maggie? But whenever he got on
Yes.
his platform, he called Illest a liar.
The fuck is going on?
It's a lot of creepy stalker shit going on. I'm supposed to be only
Yo,
listen, niggas.
who
I'm
has the
supposed to be the only
time?
creep on this motherfucker. Y'all
Oh
hear
my
me?
gosh.
Me. I'm the only creep. But I
Oh
do
my
it in
god.
amusement and make everybody laugh. Y'all just being weird as fuck.
Mm,
And then they act as if they have a higher moral value system. How dare they?
right. Just like and like you said, I only come at black people. Girl, do you see my wall? Whenever we really first started talking, I was going at Stormy C's throat. I would go shut.
Yes, I
I
remember
don't know
that.
what I'm like. What does Maggie talk about? I only come after black. I just come after who comes after me. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
Yeah, that's
true.
it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
And I'm gonna say
That's
this
true.
too. I don't got no problem with Star. It's just everybody that was in my chat that night when Freddy Krueger popped up, I removed their wrenches because if y'all are moderators, right? Y'all job is to protect us. Y'all loyalty is to us, not drama. So since your loyalty was more so to drama that night, which is understandable because it was a lot going on, I took everybody's wrenches. I'm gonna slowly give them
Right.
back.
And
You know
Star
what I'm
had
saying?
basically what she was trying to say and find someone to understand is that a lot of, what's going on here, she has a very similar story to Lacey as well, because this has
No,
been done to her
I
too.
fuck with Star heavy. I fuck with Star heavy. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why Snoopy kept on saying that she didn't dox Star when I clearly saw that she doxed Star.
she did, and not only did she dox her
Yes,
So
at
she
that point,
did.
she
Yes, she did. Like,
her name it.
And then
if she,
What is
that's the
this? Did
woman that cried for like a month or 2 months that I doxed Polly because I put up her middle name. So how can you show someone's entire fucking name, entire address, entire city, and then think that you're not doxing? Obviously, you're doxing. Like, it's stupid.
But I just have to say this too, Vampy. I see you in the chat, and Vampy said a lot of things that were really like harmful to me. But now I've noticed this that when people get away from people like Snoopy or people like the Phantom, people like that who have them under kind of like a mind control in a way, they just keep force feeding them this stuff until it just you know what I mean? Until they finally give in. And that's what they did. And now they'll all turn their backs on Vampy. But Vampy's acting like a freaking normal person for a change. Finally, acting like a normal person had to get away from them. You see what I'm saying? You, they
it's
will literally
toxic.
make you
It's
act
toxic.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's really toxic. It's really
Look
toxic.
at how much Vampy has changed since they decided to go ahead and throw Vampy under the bus. Because the Jedi wrote a transphobic song and Snoopy promoted it. I called it out. They didn't like that. No, I'm gonna call it out because you're saying you're doing all this over Vampy. Every time I ask Snoopy why she's doing this to me, she gives a different excuse why. There is no reason why. And now you're not doing anything to me, potato farmer, except getting your shit handed to you right and left. Leave me the
Potato
hell alone.
farmer. I
Hmm.
cannot.
Go back to
Yeah,
your
But
point.
check this
whatever.
out. But check this out.
Hey, 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 hey,
When
hey, hey, hold
when
on.
when they were with Vampy, they were saying that we were attacking a trans woman. As soon as they throw her
Mm.
out, they
What?
start talking about hormones, and I told you it's fake
Those are
outrage. It's fake.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
It's
Yep.
Amanda.
fucking fake.
It's
You're right,
fake. They
Imani.
start
You're right.
attacking her and say that she's only attacking women and talking about hormones. So
What?
when we were saying to Vampy, stop doing this because we're not talking about you, and that's all we were saying, we were attacking a trans woman. That's why I told you she's a hypocrite and it's fake. She's fake as
They are
fuck.
hypocrites. She's an hypocrite. That's why I couldn't stand her anymore. And I told her, yo, you're whack. Don't talk to me. Because I'm like, you cannot be an hypocrite. I hate hypocrisy more than anything else in the world. I think hypocrisy is what is rotting society. Like the fact that we have selective outrage or fake outrage, that is what is like destroying society for me. Have the same rule for everyone, or don't have the same, or don't have rule for no one.
Right. And I think that's what it was too, Maggie, is because what I was being attacked with wasn't just necessarily racist. It was about stuff with SA. It was about some very serious, very, very
Yeah,
serious
that's
things.
fucked up.
And I
That's
mean,
fucked up.
if Phantom went up there bragging to my twin to split that I had 50 people on me,
What?
that should never happen. I
Oh,
had
I
a 50
control.
on one, a 50 on one, 50 people on me, Maggie, and he literally called it the 50 on one. And all I did was get attacked day in and day out with race, with SA, trauma. That Veronica girl that was in here posted pictures of me in the hospital. Listen, Miss Flores, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
What the fuck is wrong with people? And Phantom cannot talk about anything. He loves effing racist.
And that's whose picture's on my wall.
Yo, I'm
Dorothy.
like, Devin,
I
isn't
know
Devin the one who
Dorothy
said, I'm so happy I'm not black, being black is horrible? Like,
I have blonde hair and blue eyes. What
Squeeze
would I
me.
want to be black for? That's
What's
what
wait,
she
wait, wait.
said.
What's
I
so
have
horrible
blonde
about being?
hair
No,
and
fuck
blue
all that.
eyes.
What's so
What
horrible
would I
about
want to
being
be
black?
black for?
oh, Devin, the woman that Phantom effed, like she was saying a bunch of things about black people, about how she's happy to have her blue eyes and blonde hair or something like that, and that being
Mm.
black is disgusting and
Okay,
horrible.
so did y'all ask her? Can she stand in the sun for more than 10 minutes?
Uh-huh. But that's the person that after that you go and you F that person who called you the N-word, you're gonna put your D in her, but you're
Do
gonna
this
talk
whole
about other people
do
that
this
did
whole look like a
anything.
meth head? Do she look like a meth head?
I don't know what the
That's the
fuck
one
she
on my
looks like.
page. That's
You
the
say what,
toothless
twin?
one on my page. It's the toothless one that's on my page.
See what I'm saying?
Toothless.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm
The
saying?
picture's on my page. Listen,
See what I'm
I don't
saying?
care.
Look, I'm
She
gonna keep it
doesn't
real,
have
bro.
teeth and she talks about black people.
Share your
This see what I'm
information
saying?
for being on
It's
for
always
drugs. So,
the
girl,
hills have
stuff
eyes.
together.
It's always Jiminy Cricket or fucking the Beverly Hillbillies. What the
Oh
fuck?
my God, not Jiminy Cricket. What is
No, Jiminy Cricket is some tap dancing ass nigga and some bullshit ass hillbilly ass hills have eyes looking motherfucker always got something to say about black people. When black people really don't be giving a fuck about them. Like, what the fuck is going on? Name one time anybody black on this panel that y'all actually gave a fuck about something that's outside of what you got going on. I'll
No.
wait.
No,
right?
I'm not gonna go after people just for the sake of going after people. I'm not gonna
Or
start
you're gonna
having a
go
heart
after
attack
this
because someone
Irish
says the
And,
bride.
word nappy hair. Mm-mm.
Lacey, because we not
That
about
Maggie,
to
are you
leave
gonna
you
go
out.
after your Irish
No,
but
brides
these
before
people
you
get
do
up
your
here
own
and
hold-
try to
thing?
make
Are
it like,
you?
oh,
Lacey,
race.
by you being hold
Talking
on,
about
Lacey, by you being native, have you ever had the desire to do that?
racial
No.
slurs. Look at
Uh-uh.
Maria. So she said Devin called me a beaner. That's a racial slur. When it
Yeah.
comes to Imani, she was called a Rasta bitch. That's a racial slur. Okay, but then they want to sit up here and say everybody else is the problem. Everybody else isn't. Everybody else is racist. This is what they're doing, and they don't want to. They don't want to check that. They don't think it's a problem with that. That's
Oh,
funny.
but
He
my thing
all
is, would they do all
praise
this?
his
But my
home.
thing is, would they
Doubling
say and do all
down,
this shit in
trying
your face
to
though?
call you a maggot, Maggie. Her doubling down on that shows her racism even more because she made a whole episode about it.
Mm,
And then she stepped on it,
mm,
doubled down on it, and said, "I'm not correcting my people. I'm not correcting my chat. They're gonna say
yeah,
whatever they want." Her peer gave
yeah.
her that name. Like I said, she's not your peer. She's doubling down on it. That is racism. When you asked me for an apology,
Hmm.
I said cannot apologize for being racist because I'm not, but I can apologize for being insensitive racially. That's what I said because I'm not racist because I can't be. I gave you exactly what you asked for. Did you hear Snoopy do that? No. There's the difference.
Snoopy never apologizes. She never takes accountability. And her and any of her people that support her, they don't do the same thing either. And that's why I was getting mad over on your channel, Magic, because you have a lot of people that sit in your channel that literally give the same type of energy of her and her people.
No, they
Because
don't. They're following how I feel. Okay. Like it's on me. I need to bring more awareness because I wasn't aware of everything that she was doing. So don't talk like don't say that about my chat. It's more about me. It's about me. It's me. I'm the problem. I didn't do all my research.
okay, all
And
right.
that
Well, that's respectful. We can
thank
accept
you.
that.
Damn, that was some accountability right
Nice.
there.
That was right. That was good to hear. Like honestly, because we never hear that from anybody. And Golden and I have already had this talk, and that was nice to hear. And don't blame it on the chat, blame it on me. Maggie came in apologizing, and she came in taking responsibility for the way her chats respond to things if she isn't filled in with things. So, and
No,
I
it's not
always try
on
to
them. It's on me. Okay. If I had
I
listened,
understand that.
if I had been ready to listen before, if I had sat down and actually done my research and listened to Snoopy's live, because I didn't, I took her word for it, which was a mistake. So I was saying what I heard and what I believed. And then because of that, people are going to follow me because it's my chat. So
Right,
how the chat
right.
react is a reflection on the content creator. That's why I keep on telling you it's the content creator's responsibility.
Right. And you set the tone to allow people to feel comfortable that if they do not
Exactly.
agree with you,
Exactly.
you want to think
Exactly.
for
Blame it on
themselves.
me. Blame it on
If,
me.
Do
if
you
they don't
know?
want to agree with you and they want to think for themselves, you set the tone to allow people to be comfortable to do that.
Blame it
And
on
there's a
me.
channels that don't set that tone. They make it seem like their subscribers and their supporters have to always agree and rock with what it is that they're feeling and they're talking about at the time, and they cannot think for themselves. And there are real people that we see that get frustrated because of that level of energy because that's not how they operate. They think for themselves. But the minute that they do, then now it's either you're kicked out, you're the ops, or you're sketchy in some type of way because you don't agree and you're not going along with the get along. And so that is a huge problem that I see is happening on a lot of channels. There are subscribers that want to come and just kick it. They love that content creator. They love the energy. But as soon as animosity pops up and there is something that is happening that they see with their own mind and their own eyes is happening, if they don't agree with that content creator, they get a lot of backlash and animosity for it. And it makes them feel scared to speak up truthfully in how they feel. And a lot of times it makes them feel scared to support other content creators. And that is something that has to stop.
And that's the division that they want. They want our subscriber base to be divided. They don't want us to succeed because they are not divided. They will go with the lies that they have, no problem.
Think
Like
about
they
what
decide what the lie is and they just go with it. And then us, we're supposed to go and fight each other.
Right, but Phantom said, "You don't want Lacey over here because Lacey will ruin your platform." I had no problems in your platform whatsoever. People didn't like
You
Phantom
did
over
it.
there.
You didn't ruin my platform. You never
I
did.
watched it. I never did. I always contributed to it, but what I watched was people leave because they didn't wanna hear Phantom. What I watched was them saying, "We don't
Yeah.
wanna watch you." I did watch that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, and
Yep.
Phantom didn't just disappear into the night. Phantom got what he gives everybody else, and he didn't like it. He didn't
Oh, he
like
did.
the
He
life
did
that
not. He did not.
Well, I'm gonna say this,
People should be
twin.
free to go wherever they want to go and support who
Amen.
they ever.
Amen,
And it
Imani.
doesn't
yes.
matter if people have some people that others don't. I don't care. All I want is the people to mind their own business on who I support and where I am, not be screenshotting every comment I make. I mean, how do they have all that time? That woman has got every comment that everybody makes in every chat. She's like a fucking genie. She appears everywhere.
And she does.
It's
Ain't nobody
ridiculous.
rubbing that lady 3 times. Don't do that.
Oh my God.
What lamp she popping out of?
That's why she mad. She doesn't get rubbed enough. Oh my God.
But Imani, you said everything I was about to say, but you just said it
Mm,
way more eloquently.
I do try. I do try. But I will tell you, she would not be able to do this in the UK black sector. She would be run out. There's no way she could be doing this crap she's doing here. She's been given a free pass to do bullshit where she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. And we have different laws about what you can say
Mm-hmm.
about people
Mm-hmm.
and whether you can dox people. Why do you think she never sent me a lawsuit? Because if
True.
I
Exactly.
produce
Me.
everything she's been doing, she wouldn't stand a chance in court with what she does over here. She wouldn't. And she
Mm-mm.
knows it.
And please explain Coco's Law, because she tried to tell me Coco's Law doesn't apply to her and what she did to my daughter. It most certainly does.
How the fuck
You
it
It
exploited
don't?
does
my child.
apply.
How it don't?
Do you know in Ireland, if she was reported, okay, for cyber harassment and stalking, she would be on a register for 10 years. That's what Coco's Law does. They put you on a register.
She tried to say that this was what was going to happen to dropping the tea because of nappy hair. I'm like, bitch, you call me
Nah,
maggot. Shut your
nah.
bitch ass up.
All the shit
In
she got going
Ireland, where
Posting
on.
my
she
child's
lives,
Mm-mm.
image.
They gonna
You
snatch that
posted her
IP
image
from her.
with an abuser that abused her. In the court of law, you tried to misrepresent my court records that said I had sole custody to make it look like I didn't, because you don't know the difference between somebody who was a petitioner and the respondent. I filed
and
for
if
the
you
divorce.
Oh
have
my
I
God.
and
got it based on
if
that.
you have a professional job, they would see that you were on that register. So she's playing around. She's playing a dangerous game doing all this shit because you can't do it in Ireland. I mean, we have strict laws. We don't have a register, but she would be on a register for 10 years.
I ain't gonna hold you. I pray somebody get my medical records and leak them bitches. I'm
I'm
Mm.
suing
telling
them.
you,
I'm not
you
even gonna be
can't do
mad.
it.
I'ma just sue the fuck out the motherfucking hospital
And the
and the
reason,
person that
and
leaked
I'll
them.
tell you why, the reason
Amen.
why it's Coco's
HIPAA is a
law.
motherfucker.
You know, Coco was a girl that was unalived herself through being bullied and harassed online. That's why it's called Coco's Law. That's why they stepped it up. It's not a joke. Cyber
But
stalking and harassment is not a joke.
I don't think
Because
some
for
people know
me,
what stalking harassing is.
if you're talking about what people are doing on this platform, it's completely different. When you're digging into people's personal lives, their personal traumas, and bringing it to the platform and saying, what did she say on your platform the other day, Maggie? She said it's a hobby.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
It's
Don't
a
forget,
hobby
I
to do
asked
that.
her.
It's a
I
hobby to
also asked
exploit
her was she
people.
media trained,
Who
and she said no.
exactly? And she told me investigator whenever her an investigator.
What is wrong with her,
Because
man?
if you media trained, a lot of shit that she got going on her channel, especially with a lot of these quote unquote exposés and shit, that shit is
Expose.
illegal because ain't none of that shit can't none of that shit be verified. Like you really like, we say throwing rocks at the penitentiary here, but for real, she running head first into whatever the fuck they got going on over there. And all y'all got to do for real, just one day, all y'all just wake up, make one massive group chat, call the people over there.
What do you
Boom, ping,
What do you
pow.
think it is
Her
when
ass is
she calls
gone.
CYFD on me 3 times? What do you think it is when she calls CYFD on me 3 times? Because the first time they came to my home and saw that my child was well taken care of, it was even laughable. She called them 2 more times because they didn't do what she wanted. What does that make her?
Stalking and
Why is she
harassment.
A
stalking me
crazy
like
bitch.
this?
Your ass would be
And
under
now
the
she
jail if
wants
you was in
to do
America
whatever you want to
just for
keep
those false
stalking me, because
phone
every
calls.
I'm not answering her anymore. You're literally, I'm telling you, I have to keep my mouth shut after this, because this is done. Imani is 100% right. And your name will be on a registry. Keep fucking with my daughter. And on that, I'm gonna drop down, guys, because I'm gonna get heated because I'm talking about my kid. Let me
This
get off
is
here.
a
I don't want to
really great
Mm.
disrespectful.
conversation. You know,
Well,
I
I
thank
love
you
listen
you,
to
for
everybody.
having the
Thank you,
conversation with
guys.
me, Lacey. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
having the
Because
conversation with me.
you, Maggie. I don't have the hard feelings. They're not going to get me and you to fight no matter what. They've been trying and I wouldn't let them.
Hmm.
I'm not going to fight with you, okay? I don't want nothing. I don't have no problems at all with anybody,
I
okay?
love this
And
so
Okay,
not
that's
much.
here.
good.
Hey,
That's
All
twin,
good.
I'm
right.
playing on your phone later.
That
Just
right.
support who
And that
you
here's
want
the
to,
closure
people. Support everybody. Help them
and
grow.
resolve.
Just support who you want to. Go and support people who you like. Don't give a flying F what anybody says where you are. Just support who you want. Help people to grow. There's nothing wrong
I
with
agree with
unity.
you.
Y'all want to go ahead and get up out of here and listen to a song before we go? Did we get a lot of things kind of smoothed over a little bit and more understanding? And I got a new puppy today, y'all. It was a puppy for a friend. It was already on the way. I already said it was
You
on the
should
way,
name him
but
Malice. Name him Malice.
today. Hmm?
You should name your puppy Malice.
Malice. Oh
Yeah.
Lord. Well,
That's
I'm
a
trying to see if the person wants the puppy, but I don't know. I can't
Oh,
be sure.
puppy! Puppies!
I'll send y'all pictures so y'all can see. He's all black, everything. But
Damn. Snoopy
yeah,
would put a
I'm about to go.
lawsuit on it. Snoopy would put a lawsuit on that dog.
A lawsuit? Yeah, she
Hey,
gonna
yeah,
sue
she
the
gonna
dog.
fuck around and say you
What
dog
did the
trafficking. You
dog
better
do?
chill out, bro.
What did the little puppy do? The puppy just got here. What did the puppy do, child? The
Did the
puppy
puppy
got
say nappy hair? She's gonna put a lawsuit on it.
no, child. The puppy is for a friend. But anyway, y'all want to listen to some bops or whatnot before we get up out of here?
Yeah, for sure, girl.
Do you like my music, Maggie?
Yes, you are talented. More talented than the Lady Latisha.
Why would you do that? Why the fuck would you
Because
do that? Why
because I
would you
like
do that?
torturing you, Split. I
No.
like
Why would you
torturing
do
you.
that? You just met
I
me
like
20 minutes
torturing
ago. Why
you.
would you do that?
Because I like torturing you already.
Not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
I was asking her if she wanted to come in because she came into the chat earlier, but she didn't want to stay. I said, "You want to come clarify some things and get to the bottom of all this stuff?"
She cannot. She doesn't have the permission. She doesn't have the permission.
Oh, okay. Oh, they said, "Can we see it?" Yeah, I'm gonna let
Oh,
y'all see the puppy. Yeah, I'll let y'all see the puppy. We ain't name it yet. He's all black. He just came to the front door delivery. Let me see. How can I show it to you? I don't want to cam up because y'all. I ain't looking like too much right now. I ain't even gonna lie. It is Saturday and I am chilling. But I might can do some pictures or whatnot and show y'all. I'll post it on my community tab. I'll post a picture of the puppy on my. We gotta find a name for him. Y'all help me name him. Split already said Malice. He's putting in the bid that he want the name to be Malice. Y'all let me know what y'all want the name of the puppy to be. We'll name them together.
I think Malice
But
is a good name, except that like the person is gonna choose the name.
right, the person who gets it gotta choose the name. So you know.
But
Yeah.
name gonna be better than Malice. Come on now. I'm naming it after me. Come on now.
Oh my God.
Oh god.
I will
This was a
remember
great.
this.
I think we got to the bottom of a lot of things here and got a little bit more clarity about one another, you know. And, I think things are going to be a little bit more positive moving forward. You know, I hope so. You know, that's always my wish.
I
And I
think we
was
need
hoping
to
that,
unite. I think we need to unite against the forces of evil.
Yeah,
right,
because I'm gonna tell
right.
y'all like
You know,
this. I'm gonna tell y'all like this because if y'all don't unite after this, I'm on all y'all ass.
Promise, promise,
child.
Split. Promise, promise, Split.
Oh, Midnight. That's a cute one star. It said non malice, Midnight. Okay.
Oh,
We're going to
midnight.
name the puppy together, y'all. We'll name the puppy together. But, like I said, it was ordered for a friend. So I don't know if they want it or not. But we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and end it with a little boppity bop bop bop, y'all. And thanks for coming in and everybody being open, you know, and having a conversation or whatnot to get to the bottom of things and have more clarity, you know, in unity. That's what it's about. Hashtag unity for sure. And you know, I think
Hey,
this is a great live.
Mama.
Hi, yeah, it's mom in the background. Everybody. She said, "Hey to everybody."
Hello,
Midnight is.
hello.
I do like midnight. Mommy. Okay. That's
Hello, little boy.
Oh, wait, Maggie. Sing Maggie song. Say, make it rain if you love your all. Make it rain, if
Yes,
you Silly Maggie.
I love. Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. He be watching too much YouTube, child. I be having him. He be running around.
Listen. Even Loki would start singing if she could.
Right. Because they just be right up under us. He's talking about make it rain if you love it. Oh.
That is so cute. That is so cute.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. Thank y'all for kicking it and rocking with me. Thanks for coming over, Maggie. I don't know if you're going live later.
Bye. I should go live later, but like I don't know. I may have something, but I should go live later. But thank you for having me, man, girl. It was good to have those conversations.
Yeah, for sure. You know, that's what it's about, you know. All right, y'all.
Yeah, it was a really good live, my love. Bye.
Bye, girl. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. I'm gonna end it with a bop, and I'm gonna talk to y'all on the next one. Thank you, everyone, for who came, and I'm so glad that we were able to come to, you know, some type of resolution, you know, and really talk things out. I believe that's what's important, and we can really get to the bottom of things if we do it that way. And sometimes it'd be a little bit friction first, but we can get to the bottom of things, you know, and make peace and unity, and that is the goal. So y'all, we're gonna go ahead and end it with a little boppity bop bop bop, and I will see y'all on the next live show. I gotta figure out what I'm about to do with this puppy. Okay, do anybody want a puppy? Puppies for sale. Puppies for sale. Does anybody want a puppy? Okay. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your Saturday, and I will talk to y'all on the next one, or I'll see y'all around in these YouTube streets. All right, y'all. Golden, Imani, Maggie, Flip, Lacey, Mama Warrior, Kirsty. We all out, y'all. Bye.
The soul of humanity cries. A roof above, shelter from the storm. A gentle hand to keep a spirit warm. A plate of food, a mind that's free to learn. A simple peace, a righteous wage to earn. That's right. These are the needs to bedrock and the base. The sacred ground of the whole human race. But the screen is screaming, selling something cheap, while the real world babies cry themselves to sleep. Can't ignore it. We are human. Blood and bone and soul. Say it loud. With a right to be loved. The right to be loved. A right to be made whole. This is our slave. This is our sacred song. In the eyes of the creator. 'Cause where we all belong. We are human. Worth more than they can price. We are the hateful whispers and the Lord in Yeah, they're painting pictures, twisted and unreal, teaching our children how they ought to feel. All that value's in the label on your shoes, or the filtered life you desperately choose. They magnify the hate, they celebrate the greed, and plant a poison to suffocating weed. We gotta reach our children, pull them from the glow and show them a beauty that the media don't know. Let them know. No tech division, the mission of the television, spitting division. I'm in for prison. Got the youth chasing life's addicted to the feed. Ignore it, I hunger the fundamental need. Nigga love your vitals on the digital stage. Putting the future artists in the ritual page. Now I'm here to break the cycle. Can I cut the cord? The real world is powerful, mightier than the source. We teach them about their history, teach them about their grace, teach them about the power in every single face. Let's go! We are human. Loud and blown and sound. Yeah, everyone got a right to be loved. Got the right to be loved. Our right to be made whole. This is our story. This is our sacred song. In the eyes of the creation, and they all belong. We are human. Work more than they can prize. We are the rainbow whispers in the lonely dark. We will build a world where every voice is heard. Every single one, from the suburbs to the burbs. Love is not a whisper, but a mighty thundering word. A word of action, breaking leather chain. A word of power, washing out the pain. It ain't a feeling, it's a verb. It's what you do for me, for them, for us, for you. Cause they just a track, just a call to action. For every mother, father, every single fraction of the community holding it down on the ground. Time to get loud, make a revolutionary sound. Look your child in the eye, I tell her that they matter. Tell them this spirit supplement, no lie can shine. That's what the knowledge is the weapon, love is the shield, and the truth is the harvest. We gonna grow in this field, yeah. We are human. Oh yes, we are. Teach for children. Learn power. Teach for truth. Reach where you let the rules in a fruit. We are human. A right to live. Right to live. Reach where you let the rules in a fruit. We are human. Single soul. On this I done cried enough tears. I didn't explain myself enough. I didn't carry people who wouldn't carry me. But today, I'm putting this mess down. I choose peace. I choose me. I've been walking through the fire with my head held high. Had to learn some people only love you when you compromise. Gave my heart, gave my trust, gave chances by the score. Then I looked inside myself and said, I can't do this anymore. I learned the hard way, everybody ain't your friend. Some come smiling at the beginning just to hurt you in the end. But every scar became a lesson, every loss became a flame. And the woman looking back at me will never be the same. Never again, I said never, you hear me? I don't need another argument. I don't need another sleepless night. I don't need somebody else's chaos coming into my life. I survived too much to surrender. I fought too hard to fall. So much peace is standing if I made it this far, there must be something greater waiting for me. Something greater. So I release what I cannot change. Let it go. I forgive what I cannot fix. Let it go. Let it go. And I refuse to carry what was never mine to carry. Let it go. No more drama. You can't disturb my peace. No more drama. The chains are finally released. No more crying through the night time. No more fear when morning comes. No more letting broken people help me. Who I gotta become. I know who I am. I know who I am. I survived the fire. I walked through the storm. I lost some people, but I found myself. I found myself. Tell 'em I ain't going back. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Not ever, not ever, not ever, not ever. Who owns my feet? I do. Who owns my future? I do. Who decides my worth? I do. Who gets to walk through this door? I do. Give me what are we leaving behind? No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. I got peace. I got purpose. I got faith. And baby, I got my life back. Home. Peace is expensive. I paid for mine. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more drama. Everybody got a panel. Everybody got a problem. Let's talk about it. Why everybody beefing? Nobody believing. Everybody scheming. Everybody streaming. Started as a work, now the whole thing bleeding. Fake friends switch sides every season. New face, new team, new lie every evening. Everybody hungry for the clicks and the reasons. Views up, drama get the views up. Look, everybody suddenly a journalist now. Microphone tough with the filters and cloud. They don't even know what the culture about. Just smell a little smoke, then it rain in the house. Boxing sector looking WWE. Fake press conference turn reality TV. Started with a live stream, now they selling PPV. Best friends yesterday, now they scream RIP. Cat ding ding ding, another fake rivalry. Cameraman zoom while they build hostility. Comments get toxic, ego get slippery. Now the work turn real and destroy the chemistry. Used to throw punches in the ring for sport. Now they throw friends under buses for support. Everybody got receipts and folders and reports. Whole sector acting like spiritual court. Site TC spilling all over timelines. Screenshots, leak calls, everybody prime time. No context, just captions and headlines. So get traded for algorithm deadlines. And I ain't saying everybody fake, but let's be honest, peace don't pay. Or we worked it out, get ignored all day, but I exposed him, get 100K. Why everybody beefing? Nobody believing. Everybody scheming, everybody streaming. Started as a work, now the whole thing bleeding. Fake friends switch sides every season, switch sides. New face, new tea, new lie every evening. Everybody hungry for the clicks and the reasons. Views up, drama get the views up. See the algorithm hunters lurking in the dark, jumping in beefs just to build up a spark. Never put work in, never had heart. Now they commentary kings from a Walmart cart. Everybody got an inside source now. Everybody got a truth exposed now. Soon as the views did blow, somehow they manufacture anger just to go viral. It's a circus with ring lights. People losing real friends over click bites. Whole panel screen fights every midnight. Then they text backstage like, you good, right? Girl, bye. But the fans can't tell where the script ends. Creators crash out just to trend again. You can see the pain underneath the grin. Souls exhausted, but they live stream again. How many friendships gotta die for content? How many people gotta bleed for engagement? How many ops y'all gonna create before y'all realize the audience addicted to the chaos too? And the algorithm know it. Why everybody beefing, nobody believing, everybody scheming, fight ain't each other.
It's a collective thing, you know. Yeah. High freaks. We just rising. Watch the elevation.
To look for God in the clouds, had my head down. Now I see the kingdom in the people, it's a spread now. Love is a currency, we don't need a gold crown. We lifting everybody up, we don't let us all drown. It's that eternal glow, yeah, that spiritual fastness. Turning all our trials into heavenly access. We moving past the labels and the religious brackets. When love is the language, we don't need a tactic. Love is love, it's the way that we climb. Leaving all the soul intervention, living in a higher, holy dimension. Deep in the collective, we finding the frequency. A brotherhood rising with spirit decency. No more division, we killing the vacancy. Filling the void with a holy complacency. From the concrete roots to the celestial heights, we shining together like cityscapes. Right, it's a long road home, but the vision is clear. Love is the only thing conquering fear.
Elevation isn't just about going up. It's about bringing everyone with you. One soul, one heart, one vision.
One vision, mission. Love is love, it's the way that we climb. Leaving all the heavy, bitter pieces behind. An ascension, a soul intervention. Living in a higher, holy dimension.
Collective energy. No one left behind. That's the elevation. Ascension.
They don't know her like I do. Nah. She moved through the city with her hair held high. Pretty brown skin with a storm inside. Everybody see the glow, they don't know the pressure. Smile so warm, but her heart no weather. Late nights riding while the skyline blur. Trying not to cry when the memories occurred. Had to learn fast, everybody ain't loyal. Some people love you long as they control you. Now she move careful, energy expensive. Too many fake vibes hiding in the friendship. Used to give love with her hands wide open. Now every scar got the whole vibe frozen. They don't know her like I. No, they don't know her like I. She goes by golden. Soft voice, deep soul, hope or glowing. She goes by golden. City lights dancing with her heart stay open. Long dark roads, but she still stay focused. Everybody watching, but they don't really know her. Too much grace for the games they throwing. Real love, rare, so spirits they got it. Beautiful soul, but the pain left marks in it. Mirror tell the truth when the lights go dim. All the things she carry weight heavy within. She survived nights she don't even speak on. Still finding peace what the whole world ain't wrong. Funny how the love disappear when you're healing. Funny how the fate come around when you win. Now she trusts God more than people intend. Just cause smiles hot and being hidden the big. She's still soft-hearted but she way less naive. Can't keep pouring love where there's nothing received. Still dancing slow through the hurt and confusion. Trying not to lose herself chasing illusions. She survived the fire. Still glowing through the smoke. Still still dangerous. Still chosen. She goes back golden. Slow so deep made the whole room notice. Heavy lies couldn't break what was chosen. Still standing tall while the whole world folding. She goes back golden. Heartbreak turned to pens in the matter. Now the tears got rhythm when she's singing. And they still don't know her like that. They still don't know her like that. Spend so much time looking for love in strangers. Spend so much time. Spend so much time letting outside voices shake the mirror. But at the end of the night, when the lights fade, when the city quake, when the tears dry, we still got golden, golden. And who